Give me a back-to-back one.
They say the eighth wonder of the world is compound returns, which makes your greatest enemy high fees. If you'd invested $100K for the last 30 years and earned 8%, you'd have over $1 million. But pay a 2% fee every year, like many mutual funds, and you'd have $400,000 less. If you understand it, you'll earn it. But if you don't,
You'll pay for it.
Oh, Clix is high. Are they unconned? Are you fucking kidding me? Bro. Well, word on the street about Diego and G-Money was correct. We are literally unconned.
I think everyone around us right now.
Well, that was uneventful. So where is Diego and G-Money gone? Dude, was word on the street correct that Diego and G-Money are going to be dropping on another team? Wait, Clix has the same delay as the broadcast? Oh my god. That's actually perfect though for watching the spawn fight. That is literally perfect. W Clix.
To try to secure the upper advantage.
Really nice lookout motives here by Rapid. Gets a solid placement.
Mero has just gone down to Soneto chat, so the comms of Cooper Mero unconned was very incorrect.
Skater and Dalty, but Skater, Dalty, not one to go down without a fight. Love this split positioning, though, from Batman Booga. He's looking to try and take the flank opportunity here, while the distraction coming from up high out of Rapid. Have to remember, this is also a duo who really left a pretty big impact throughout the course of semis. I mean, they had to battle their way through the lower
Clix
bracket
unconned is
just to
crazy.
make it into the upper bracket, and then once they established their foothold there, found
Holy crap, that's a lot of subs. Jeez.
during our
Oh my god, where was I up to?
time.
Yeah, and it was
Okay, thank you. Lord Axe, Path, Dane, Dan, Demographic, Cohey, Crad, Power, Lucas, Soul, McGabe. Oh my god, Monkey, T-Pipe, Thesaurus, Rex, Frosty, Spider, Oho, Muncher. Oh my god, bro, what the fuck is happening? Blakey, Averia, Moba, Diamond, Blaine, Far, Codemaster. Thank you for the subs. Holy shit. You Misty, right? Thank you so much for the subs, chat. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for the subs and follows. Center goes down. Yeah, Center Tahi. First team out. That is brutal. My boy Tahi
concluded the battle when they had the advantage.
No, and then right now, still a little bit of a
Streets,
split approach
Ribo,
here from
Devour,
Rapid and
Wiggle.
Batman
Oh, you
Booga.
play. Oh,
They've
the
got
ad
to
played
deal
now,
with the likes
Shiny.
of Skater
Oh,
and
there it's because of the
Dalty.
delay. Yeah. Sorry,
Other
chat.
side,
I'll wait till the ad's over and I'll explain. It's all good.
wanting to forfeit
Thank you, Blazing, Shiny,
anything
Streets,
further here
Ribo.
at Research Rock, but Rapid, Batman Booga, again, still with a relatively massive shield advantage over the opposition currently.
Kanata gets a kill. That must have been out of the
And, yeah,
sky,
right now,
though?
looks as if
Wait,
Rapid
Kanata's
might have had a
Kanata's
glimpse
cons?
there into finally securing a
Yeah, nah, you're a good
elimination
Maris.
of some kind, but just not enough ammo in that Thunderburst to want to keep that engagement going. So it will be a brief fallback is now Batman Booga will continue.
Interesting.
Be a little bit split
Maybe
from
that's
this
where the
duo.
teams who dropped off
Does
Clix
have
went.
a good amount of that Flowberry Fizz, though, to keep himself
Yeah, we are really
well
locked in on this
sustained.
spawn fight in particular.
Now looking back, try and challenge the height. It's Dalty just looking for an escape route. Rapid, not trying to
Wait,
let it
why are we
happen.
going straight up
Skater
into the other
as well
teammate? What is
splitting
going
off
on?
from Dalty, but now it's Rapid who can find himself in a bit of a fickle position here. Just wants to get
Rapid,
the
we gotta hit these, bro.
onto
Come on.
Dalty.
Nice.
First shot from the pump, not going to be able to connect. Dalty still barely managing to hold on. for
Oh my
dear
god,
life
Rapid,
here
please. It's
inside
got to be
his
game
box,
one
but
jitters.
Rapid,
Rapid.
he's got
Rapid.
the positioning he needs. He just needs to close it out with the
Rapid.
aim. But the box
Good
fight-
God, Rapid. Hit a fucking shot, son. Oh my fucking god. Rapid, I love you, bro, but what the fuck have you just made me watch?
What just
Good
happened?
God.
That is what we call competitive
That is game one
pressure.
jitters. Yeah, that's game
Skater
one jitters
and
from
Dalty
Rapid.
Dalty do not give up by any means.
Rapid
They
is
managed to
way
turn
too good
around
for that.
What looked to be an absolute dismal situation, but
Thank you, Hunters,
Rapid,
T-doubles,
when it mattered
Jays.
most, when he had his opponent boxed
Cypher,
up,
thanks
when
for all
they
the
played it
subs,
so
chat. Oh my god,
textbook,
thank you so much.
He could not land the shots that mattered most. What a crazy turn of events. Did not see that coming at all.
So, chat, so far on
But
Spawn,
here
we've
we
lost
have it,
Sentin's
Taco
team,
Lee
Razor's team,
jump
Batman
ahead with
Booga's
Cold
team.
and Acorn, who are surrounded by plenty of opponents here. This is just equally a part of the situation, but we have something even
And Bryson Chubbs. Bryson Chubbs went down as well.
Chance potentially taking out another favorite of Baka and Pars. Baka and Pars have had this historical
Honestly, feel
start
bad.
so far.
How
On
it
their
goes,
first
man.
features on the big weekends.
Just
And
how
right
it is
now, looks like
sometimes.
we've got the lobby pressure and of course Aaron and
I haven't
Chance
even
right on
competed
top
for
of their
stakes this
heels.
large. I've
And that's
competed in
gonna
some
find
pretty
them
decent prize pool
eliminated
tournaments
here
back in the day,
full.
bro, and I would get mad nervous.
You can
It's just
definitely
part of being a
tell
pro,
that
though,
a lot of
man.
These teams trying to avoid some
And
of
like
those
KVM
new
Rapid went to
surge thresholds that have
Copenhagen.
been
Like he's not like a
implemented,
new
keeping in
pro.
mind
Like
four
Batman
less
Booga and
fiery
Rapid
zones.
went to
A lot of the
Copenhagen
action
and
here,
made
teams trying to
finals.
confirm their damage, confirm these eliminations early on. Also, as far as Baka and Pars are concerned, their real downfall there is that fight essentially determining
Ooh,
who's
Peterborough
going
and
to be
Poyo
able to
fighting
secure the
hard for the
forecast
console.
tower. As of right now,
So yeah,
though,
chat, Clicks Uncon as of this point, in case you missed the start, looking like an Uncon Clicks.
not necessarily caught up in the
Oh,
action
sorry, yeah.
just yet.
So
but
sorry for the ad playing there,
don't
chat.
necessarily know what
We
their
thought that
journey
Clicks'
looked like. They've
delay
got their
was
base
shorter,
built up
so like
currently
we didn't think the
around
game
this
was actually
forecast
starting
tower,
on that
but
time.
the moment it spawns in,
So
you have
we
to
won't have
imagine
another ad
you're
run
in
during the
chance
gameplay. Every
of
ad will be
taking
between
another
games for the
chance
rest of
of
the
another
day. So
engagement.
sorry about that one. Thank you for the subs, but yeah.
A completely different story.
That was
for
just, we didn't
Reed and
realize
Ritual,
Clicks'
seemingly
delay was so
uncontested
long.
for their chance at, of course, this massive advantage in the forecast towers. And we've seen so much occur. as far
Ooh,
as
okay, looks like
fights,
Jiven isn't
battles,
getting the
right,
tower.
and
Oh, Reed
key
Ritual.
points of moments,
If it stays like this all weekend, bro, we are looking fantastic.
If
Good God.
things continue this way, if no one gives them resistance, if no one impedes on their territory, they
Ooh,
will have
Trashy and
the
Skittles
greatest
too,
advantage
nice.
to take an FNCS, and even Reed took to social media. He was
Thank you,
talking
Elma,
about how he has
Ryan,
never
Distorted,
felt
Greg,
this
Flex,
supported by the
Hunters,
community
T
as a
Doubles, Jays,
favorite, but he
A-Bot,
likes the
Captain
way
Aussie.
it
Thank you
feels.
guys,
He feels
appreciate you.
great, and I think that mental addition
Hey,
is
Wonderboy.
gonna
We are doing
definitely show
V-Buck
itself
giveaways
this
after every
weekend.
game as well, chat, by the way.
Already, Taco, I mean, I'm feeling like they have everything set up for them.
Only
G-Money
time will
killed
tell, though, whether
Tavern.
or not Reed and
Interesting. So
Ritual
that's where
truly
G-Money
are the
went.
main characters
He heard me
of
talking
this
shit on Edgy.
First FNCS Grand Finals, because there's quite a few other teams here. Monster.
That's
that would love
really
to take
opposite
that
side of the
title
map for where
away
they were going to
from
drop
them.
on Clicks.
Epic Clicks. Another duo that has a lot of fan favoritism supporting it. So can't ever count out Clicks or Epic in terms of making
Oh,
things be
chat, I
a
might have to
little
stop
bit
reading subs in a
flashy
sec.
as
Just
well
give me the
on
whole
their
fucking
approach
stream.
here,
Thank
but
you so
laid
much.
out
Good
by
God.
Rebels Ruse currently,
Hilltop,
Clicks
PB,
and
Ghost,
Epic, very
Rizzy,
common
Orient.
rotation for them to move from Lavish
Big
Flare
Tim,
over
thank
towards
you
the
guys.
Rebels
Appreciate
Ruse,
the
where they
follows
know they're
too.
gonna have at least one or two teams that they could look to try and secure.
It'll be
some of
interesting to
their
go back
surge
and
damage
check the
on.
drops after this, chat.
Definitely have to find a fight.
Is
Dan
it
Rios might be
War
a
Legends?
great
Who has
pick
the
for them.
drop
We'll
map
see how that ends
situation?
up
Who has like the drop map
unfolding
image?
for
Is
them
that
now.
War Legends? Because it might be cool to
Over
check that in the
threats
break
and
between
Dukes, and
games to
one
see
thing I
where
did
the
notice
teams
in the
went.
feed as G Money picks up an elimination right there is that Kanata might have found a knock in a full elimination. So
Yeah,
might
was
be
Kanata
potentially
conned, or-
conned. When I know we were coming out of the
'Cause
opening,
Kanata's dropping here, chat. So like, how would he get a kill if not contested? It's not like he can kill someone out of the sky. He's on the end of the landing. You know?
Adjust here, so we'll see
don't
who
know.
ultimately ends up having to battle their way out of their drop spots. Kanata and
It
Aegis
killed
are
2
completely
people.
healthy
All
at the
Raisin
moment.
High are actually
For all we
dropping
know,
on
they could beat the
Kanata. They
drop
won't
on
stay
someone.
there. They won't stay there.
But look, they do have 2 eliminations here, and this is from those early game battles. It almost started off immediately with a fight there.
And seeing Kanata as well with this lock-on pistol, kind of curious because with their drop being by the Ritzy Riviera, they have a little bit of eyesight over him.
Level
That
9
slight
hype
elevation.
train? Wait, actually? What the fuck?
More on that later, though.
Oh my
Right
God,
now,
we do
Epic
too.
Clicks found exactly what they're looking
Good
for.
God.
The fight up against
Big
Day and
shot.
Redux.
Oh no,
Absolutely
not Day. No,
has
X-Duos,
Nothing
no.
in the tank there for Day.
No.
Great tag. Epic Whale Clicks making quick work.
There he
of
goes
Day and
down.
Redux here. With no one around either end
Chat,
of the zone,
Piggle's not
that's a
fully down. Well,
perfect
Piggle's down,
setup
but
for
not
them.
Jiggle.
I'm
Jiven's
a
still
little
up.
concerned,
Our Lord and
actually,
Savior
how
Jai.
fast that
Oh
fight
no,
happened,
it's
that they're
Yom's
not
on
gonna have
rise.
enough
Oh
surge, believe it or
no.
not.
Oh,
You know, you go from 200 to 0 that quick. That's just 400 damage off of 2 players. They didn't seemingly have time to heal or anything like it. But the show goes on at the complete opposite side. Rise and Yamzo. We chatted about how they have this 2-day formula locked in, but day one is the most pivotal.
So remember, chat, 6 games today, 6 games tomorrow, but tomorrow is 1.5 times points. So there is room for comebacks tomorrow.
Well after making adjustments leading into day 2.
Yeah, Cream with the Dignitas. Thank you, Virtue, Kraut,
Right now,
Squidgy, Stacks, Magic, Growl, Vulo, OC, Wanda, Anthony. Thank you, guys.
Even have the options there for crash pads if they so choose.
Piggle
but
died
the
to
way that
fall?
Ryze and Yamzo are running
No.
past that farm ability
Surely not.
definitely indicates that a lot more favoritism towards just using those grapples instead. But Ryze actually maxed out.
He
on
died to
Metal
grapple
currently,
glitch.
still
He might have grappled,
try and
slid, and then
ensure that
fallen,
Yamzo
yeah, or no? He got
has
straight
just as
grapple
much of
bug.
those hard materials steadily available because as they make this rotate, heading north out of the
Well, that's
hazy
dice to fall for the
hillside,
bingo board.
they're definitely going to have to try and
Straight
battle
bug?
against
That
the likes of teams
sucks.
that are already situated,
Stop spoiling, it's already
poised
happened. What are you
off of
talking
that
about, bro?
northern
What do you mean
elevation, so
stop
could make
spoiling? It's
things rather
happened.
difficult, so they'll definitely
We
want
just
as
watched
much
Ivan as a
material
solo.
as possible for those rotates.
Yeah, very important to single out the fact that they are putting that much emphasis. They're willing to trade out positioning for better, high-grade material.
Do I have a delay? No, I don't stream the delay on, man.
The complete opposite. Already at the zone here. Not maxed out on metal or brick by any means here. However,
Ooh, metal. This would be
they are
good.
trying
Here we
to
go. We
play
got that
for
cash.
key positioning so they can
We
set
got that
themselves
cash
up
for the
to not
metal.
only stay away from potential opponents and players on the edge, but find themselves some tags and really determine the pacing at which they take their battles.
Yeah, they're staying on the edge here. I think they're trying to get as much surge as they can with these new changes.
General territory is housed by and Ritual, but they have the storm information, right? They know exactly where to go with
Only
that forecast
64
tower,
AR
so
ammo is a bit weird
unless
as
they're
well,
long
though.
Gone, I mean, we can assume the zone might be pulling us.
Yeah, not much ammunition, which is interesting.
The other thing that Bugha and Aviv are likely going to be keeping an eye out for, as well as honestly every single team participating in this Grand's lobby, MDF, is the fact that these
Ooh,
combat
Muzz and
caches,
paper.
I think
Ooh,
with these
okay.
new
So it's looking like the
surge
triple
changes
con
having been
at
implemented,
fencing actually went
probably
pretty well for
expect
all three
more
teams, as
players
far
to
as I
try
can
and get
see. They
aggressive
all
with those
look pretty
caches.
looted.
I know oftentimes you won't necessarily
Okay,
see teams
things are going
to
okay
head-on
down
ready
in
to
fencing.
aggress, but it's not just the material having that max metal, but just having the opportunity, generating the opportunity to get some surge tags online, such as what Muzz and Paper are
Oh.
lying in wait by the bush,
Dead.
Neko balls, just the wrong
Neko
neighborhood,
balls.
man, and that's
Neko
part of the
balls.
play that's involved with the Grand's weekend. Muzz, Paper, just again creating their own opportunity.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't Neko the Japanese word for cat? So my man's name is Cat Balls.
Don't miss a beat here. Things are going to start getting
Okay.
pretty intense now as we're approaching the new Storm Surge.
Blake and
thresholds. We
Macwood
talked
down.
about that
Damn.
70 threshold being the place to be, the marker to have to fight
Damn.
towards. And if things don't start to turn up now, it's only going to become more and more of a issue for the lobby, but we've seen plenty of action here for an FNCS Grand
I'm
Finals
loving the
game
fact that we're
number
not seeing
one.
these gigantic surge bases as much this season. It makes it so
be
much more
set as far
exciting.
as
So chat,
pacing is
there's the new Storm
concerned
Surge changes. So if you don't follow
for
Storm
an
Surge a lot, don't worry, like genuinely don't freak out about knowing every single threshold. All you need to know is to combat the lag and to combat heal-offs and to make mid-games more exciting, they dialed up Surge. Surge is more aggressive now. More people have to die at each interval. So especially around 4th zone, like now you start to see way more aggression than you used to. But it means that on EU this morning, not a single game went to heal-off.
Making
It's
some
much
plays
more
out of
exciting. I'm a fan of the
desperation as they
changes.
try to get those
It has made watching
damage
Fortnite
thresholds
much more enjoyable.
above what they need. Skittles still trying to remain proactive as well. It'd be difficult though to acquire tags with just a standard Ranger pistol from a distance.
Take a look at the push right here. Golden and Ozone thought they had the coast.
No,
clear.
Jeff
All of
and
a
OG
sudden,
went
Zeus and
down.
company
Jeff fell off and Oliver
right
OG went
up
down.
here on the Rift Island.
The
They
way
will
Jeff
be
made
able to
his
secure
name,
the cash.
Jeff fell
However,
off.
They will get all the brick and material down in the
Golden
bottom
Ozone
edge.
going for Island, okay.
For Golden and Company, this is the better spot to be, and I'm actually surprised we don't see Clix and Epic Whale up here. We've seen them throughout all of the semifinals weekends play for this Rift Island zone, and they generally have landed just to the north. You think they have rotated south by now if they're taking out Dan Redux. So positioning might be
What does Storm Surge have to do with
looking a
heal
little
off? So
wary for them as
because
we
you have
start
to play
heading
more
into the later
aggressive, there's not as many
rounds of
people
this
up
game.
and there's also not as many
Last
meds.
check, they were re-enriched
So
where
games
they
don't
were
go to
at.
heal off.
Pretty much their
Because people
general
have to
drop
attack
at
each other in
the
endgame. They
railway,
can't
so
just
you know the
top
zone's gonna
and then heal.
likely be pulling center and or eastern. We'll see when the timer updates. For now, Acorn and Cold are looking a bit
You're fine.
desperate
Thanks, T1,
here,
man.
Taco. Very, very low
Yeah, so it's much
material
more
even
exciting
after the
pacing.
50-50 split, so you have to assume that both of these players are less than half their material cap count. They will have
Acorn
to
and
battle here
Cold.
shortly.
Oof. 37 builds for Acorn. I did say, I said fencing was looking good, but maybe not.
Surrounding them, given that their damage threshold is several hundred above, Acorn likely on the lookout, currently trying to scout, see if there is a possible third-party
The Dig Fortnite page had to admit that fight from Rapid was not great.
To secure some eliminations, build their damage even higher, but most
Thank you, Huddy, with the 3 months of Tier 1. Thank you, Live with the 5 gifted. Thank you, guys.
Going to need them throughout the course of these rotates, especially coming from that south side edge of the zone where a lot of the congestion is going to be building up anyway.
Trashy and Skittles continue to maintain this high ground spot. We already know that Skittles is having a very hard time with that tactical pistol, finding tags at range, so this is really all up to Trashy here to get this pressure going, to get these tags landed. Otherwise,
chat again, if we don't see it on our stream, please don't tell us.
Quickly. That's just one of the risks you take, prioritizing a more close range battle or weaponry. Meanwhile, Clix finds an elimination in the feed there, so Clix and Epic Whale.
It is good that Clix's delay is like the exact broadcast though, so kids won't spoil and just get full permit today.
Of course, the Storm Surge to come here later. But for now, look, the pacing of the game moving faster.
Just leave it, guys. Just leave it. We'll just ignore it. It's all good.
Showing that we really do have a very active NA server right now. They're not playing any games. They're not taking any chances.
You want to go clip it? That would be kind of cool to see it.
An aggressive game one coming out of the lobby just tells us that we have confident players in here.
Confidence.
Oh, Peterbot only 42 builds though. That's concerning.
More than an ample amount of. But Peterbot Pollo actually going to make their approach from inside of this little ravine. And now Peterbot still trying to keep an eye out for some of these other teams. Knows that they're trying to get slightly further ahead into zone, but Peterbot's got to be careful here. He's got one right in front of him. G-Money trying to look for a regroup opportunity. As Peterbot will find a chance to get that small shield potion off. A little bit of Flowberry Fizz as well out of Pollo. Now to be Pollo. Peterbot following the
They need refresh here. 20 builds. Come on, Peterbot. Diego. So Diego and G-Money. Successful. This is good. If you're a Clix fan, you want to see Diego and G-Money win this. The better Diego and G-Money do at their other job spot, the less likely they are to come back and contest. Peterbot and Pollo struggling for struggling. I guess the drop spot situation with them getting conned is hurting them. No, G-Money dies though. He creeps them. Wait, he can throw him in his zone though. He can build a box and get him in. Crawl, G-Money. Crawl, G-Money. No. Oh no. Oh my god, Ducky and Encrypted are stacked now.
Very early to the hands of Ducky and Encrypted. Keep in mind, a great day one performance is important, but
Jiven just killed Forever Zone. Wait, what? No way Jarian actually got someone to change their name, bro. Oh my god.
That's such a tragic situation,
that's a bit suspicious. Jiven so happens to kill the guy who Jarian has paid to promote their map.
Such an aggressive
big coincidence, if you ask me.
Box like that, and right as the 2-tick zone is approaching, and both teams caught out of it. Just can't imagine that it was ever going to be that beneficial for Peterbot and Pollo either. But at the very least,
Paper took down Kanata. Paper just took down Kanata right there. We haven't seen Aegis fall, but Taco, that's looking pretty tight for some of the favorites.
At least it's game one.
Clix hit 3 headshot snipes. Nice.
Always the keep in the back of your mind. Even if you don't
the servers not being as laggy today will hopefully help Clix and Whale a lot. The servers were way better on EU today. Whether it's because of less observers or the new Storm Surge, it's helping a lot.
Heading into day 2 typically, because consistency will be the key for these teams here today. There's a lot of teams dogpiling each other here at the Lavish Lair Garden. Trashy just trying to keep it moving. Wants to break into that edge of zone, get some positional favoritism before the rest of the lobby has a chance to catch up. Trashy knows.
Oh, this is a weird first zone northwest of Lavish. Good first game for Clix and Whale though, zone-wise.
But it's hard to look
yeah, it's looking a bit laggy at the moment, actually. So, for whatever they did today on on EU, there was 10 observers in the first 3 games, and then it only showed 3 in the last 3.
The map
So I don't know if that was a coincidence or we'll see. Because this is definitely laggier than EU was this morning.
There's an anomaly occurring here on the FNCS Grand Finals.
Oh, Reed and Ritual playing aggressive.
To the players that they just want to get to the safety.
0 kills for Reed and Ritual. Surprising. Reed and Ritual below Surge. Oh no.
Knowledge than others. They know where the next zone's going, right? So they're playing a different level of game strategically. However, they need to fight still. They need the Surge here. This is a very
This is not a team I expected to be below Surge.
But they're hurt in the process.
It will be just enough, though.
You have a knock.
Given that Dalty, though, could be very difficult to actually get to. Most importantly is the fact that at least for right now, Reed will get a little bit of space here. Ritual just continuing to target forward. Skater again finding his way, just squeezing out of the box that Reed and Ritual were looking to knock on the door of. But again, Reed and Ritual now still
Ooh, Piggle got rebooted. No way, Jiven killed solo clutch and then rebooted Piggle.
So many of these teams just
Oh, Sphinx takes down Subscript. Pumps down though. 3 medkits and max material though. Sphinx could clutch this.
A nice little elimination to keep him in the game. Just barely holding on by a thread there.
Oh, Reed and Ritual got to find something really bad.
Back and forth here with their surge damage. Other teams have an eye on top of them. 20 seconds until the damage does start to turn completely online. And if they don't find tags now, I mean, it might just be impossible to do so later. But you never know, given the nature of the lobby, players are going to start to fall here. It could potentially survive a little bit longer. I'm more curious to see as to why Rhea and crew haven't actually just healed just yet with the Flowberry Fizz. If they wait any longer, it's going to be pretty tough.
Oh, this is bad, man. This Surge is hectic, yeah. Any team that's unconned with a major POI, this is going to be an issue. Obviously, uncon major POI is great, but I think a lot of them are going to have to start sacrificing the amount of time they spend looting to then getting Surge.
Their white HP from going down too low. All they need is 4 more players to go down. But at the same time, no one is willing to budge from their box. If you're safe, if you're not below that damage threshold, there's no reason to peek right now.
Chat, MDF says Enco a lot. Like a lot. It's just, he means for like, he means this team basically. Oh, this is bad.
Ritual currently. They are just begging for anybody to peek so they can look for an opportunity.
37 above! Go, boys, go! They're going to go below again, though. Literally, by the time they get in here, they're going to be below again.
So close. They are just barely holding on. Now, let's not count them safe just yet. As of
Who's on high ground? Do I see clicks? No, it's Quanti and Byla.
There's going to be the next threshold that they're going to have to worry about there.
Oh, Aviv goes down. Booga solo. Only 50 builds, too.
Again, gifted all the information from the tower early on. Booga also having a very difficult game here. Take a look at this. Aviv with a singular elimination taken out. Ritual under pressure now from the rifle of Booga. He's only 39 above. Make that 100 now, but also just very much on that very...
This is a great zone for Clix and Well, yeah. Especially if Clix was hitting headshot snipes. That means they're chilling on Surge. This is a great first game for them. This could be their pop-off. This could be the pop-off.
That is more than earned.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, damn.
Won't be able to hang on
Quanti and Bylo on the high ground. Jiven solo. We don't see Piggle.
Tries to make a play on the low ground for some
Jiggle has been broken.
That's going to be the end of his lobby one.
Oh, Jiven's lucky to be alive right there. Bylo should have hit that. They needed that Surge too. They really needed that Surge.
Just want to get straight towards the next zone, but immediately you look to use that grapple blade towards front side zone. You're going to get ate up in the process. Oh no. Here. Byla, Quanti just barely managing to get a little bit of a chance.
Ooh, 89 builds for Clix. Looking good. Only 13 above with 4 kills and 3 headshot snipes. Holy shit, this Surge is insane. How? How is that possible?
I was just going to say, I'm so happy we tuned in when we did, because you saw that is literally what they do around this time.
Acorn and Cold on the high ground.
They've done it every single weekend so
Change it back? No, I love the new Surge. I'm a huge fan.
The likes of Cold and Acorn, because Cold and Acorn have found it tremendously difficult to make it to endgame, let alone be in a high ground position. Meanwhile,
fully get it. if the pros are triggered, but from a viewership perspective, I love it.
But they are below the surge and they're fighting
Oh,
ever so
Iomzo's
for it.
just above as well. So this is what happened on EU. The first game was more passive. Pros realized how nuts Surge is and started playing way more aggressive in the future games.
As the Surge continues to force players to make decisions they wouldn't otherwise make. Iomzo, Rise, traps someone in the box, but
Oh, it's Byla. Byla's still running. Skittles goes down.
With TK on the other side of the wall.
Oh, Quanti. Clicks going for high ground. Go, Clicks. Oh, Cold Acorn versus Clicks and Whale. Oh, Whale's weak, though. Clicks got to drop down. Clicks trying to help him. Whale's out. Wait, no, he's not. Wait.
Epic, though, forced to fall back.
That was weird.
Seems his damage.
Did he not see him in the box? I'm so confused what we just watched.
Trying to hold height there for the time being. Duke threats more or less the
Booga's
same
still
boat,
going,
also
bro.
trying to look for a
Booga's
little bit of
still
a high challenge here.
clutching.
Now Duke force try and use his med kit, but
12 teams, 17 players. We got a lot of big duos up here.
Threats, so this team wants to be careful. Doesn't want to get too split here.
Acorn and Cold still got it. Clicks and Whale have to give it up.
Across the course of Lavish Lair, and it's Acorn and Cold still managing to hold on to height.
Did an excellent job defending against Clicks and Epic Whale. I'm actually surprised they managed to do that considering they had two singular towers based out a very difficult...
Oh, Duke couldn't get the medallion. No!
You know what? They
All right, Clicks, no builds. They're going to get in.
Look at this. Clicks continue
Oh,
to
no,
tear up
Whale
players.
goes
He's got
down.
elimination. Forced to the low ground.
Clicks
Epic
is
Whale's
so
down, no
weak.
builds.
He has to go up and
ride
over. He
his
can't
way
break
into
through.
the
It's
edge
metal.
here, and he has continued to go. He finds
He's still
solo
got
in front,
medallion
but
and
it's
Big
Cold.
Pot, though.
It might be
Cold.
Acorn as well.
Oh.
No, it's actually just Cold.
Oh my
coming
God,
down.
Clicks.
Trying to single out Clicks, and
Seventh
he's
place, though.
super
Big,
hurt.
big, big, big.
Between two players,
Good
but
first
Acorn is
game.
there to back him up, and down goes Clicks and Epic inside top 10 of the ultimate low ground. Trashy here with just 4 eliminations.
Oh, Muzz and
Trying to
Paper
make
on the high
best here,
ground.
but
My
they've already
boy.
done so
Oh my
much.
God.
And the sleeper
My son is
duo
on the high
of
ground.
Muzz and Paper
Go, Muzz.
Securing high ground. This might be their game.
Muzz and Paper, though, drop in momentarily. Looks like they want to try and apply some pressure towards this bottom side. Rise and Iomzo, when these two are together.
Oh, this could be good for Rise and Iomzo, though. It might be Rise and Iomzo. Muzz Paper.
As now it's just a Minish as a solo directly above Rise and Iomzo. They've got
Bro,
ample
Muzz
mats
and
to
Paper.
keep
Dude,
targeting
Muzz is in my
forward.
top
That's gonna
10
be a
because he's
drop down
triple conned on
momentarily
spawn.
from Paper
This is a
and Muzz.
fucking
They're trying to
miracle.
find these last few players.
2v2 or 2v2v1. Acorn playing heal off. Two teams from fencing making it to the top 3 is crazy.
He's just trying to go for the heal
Oh
off.
no, Acorn's going to land on Muzz's forehead. I can see it. He's going to grapple off that stair and land on his forehead and one pump him. Watch this. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, Muzz disengages though. Muzz gets off it.
He snipes up the high ground here.
Wait. Oh, Paper. Nice, Paper. Let's go. Oh my God, Muzz and Paper, my boy.
Muzz is the one
Huge.
who is still
Let's go.
standing. It seems like Muzz and Paper
W.
did just enough to take that first game there.
And that's incredibly close.
I had
by
Acorn
the
and Cold on the
way.
prediction, didn't
For a
I?
moment
Did I not
there,
have
it
Acorn on the
looked as
prediction?
though
Oh my God, I
this
didn't.
was an upset opportunity, yeah, but sometimes that's just
So
the
is it
way
Rise and
cookie
Iomzo for the
crumbles.
prediction?
We've seen a lot of
Either way,
trades actually.
chat.
It'd be
For the first V-Bug giveaway of the day for NA, we're going to make the word Muzz. All you got to do is type the word Muzz in chat. M-U-Z Muzz. If you type it in chat, it'll enter you in the giveaway. Just keep an eye on your Twitch whispers from a DM from my mod Merits. Anyone can win. You don't have to type it more than once. Anyone has the same chance of winning. You don't have to be a sub. Just type the word Muzz in chat. There's going to be a shit ton of bananas. If you're on VTTV, type it in chat and then just keep an eye on your DMs. The bot will also tell you in chat if you win. It adds you so you know. We're going to do this after every game of EU and NA this weekend. All right, let's check the leaderboard. What do we got? What do we got? Chat, the reason why I don't have... Chat, I hope Muzz and Paper can keep up this consistency, but I have a feeling fencing next game is going to be more aggressive. We'll see. I think Iomzo and Rise for that prediction, though. I think we have to call it there. All right. 2 minutes. All right. So Muzz and Paper in first on 93. Iomzo and Rise 84. Bacon TK 68. Cam and Minish 68. And A-Cold Corn 64. So they came second, but with only 2 elims. So they're still in 5th. Then we have Skittles, Clicks, Sobzy, Quanti, and Dukes. So did Clicks actually hit that many headshot snipes and he was still below Surge? That's insane to me.
Have to take away is action.
All right, 10 more seconds, type the word Muzz in chat, guys, then we'll draw the giveaway. Yo, McGoley, thanks for 40 months, bro. We're all doing great. Thank you, homie. Thank you, Pegasus, Colt, Tommy. Thanks for the follows and the subs, guys.
Acorn.
All right, we'll call the Muzz giveaway there. Thank you, guys.
Muzz and Paper, of course.
Thank you, Dev, for the Prime.
Oh my gosh, to start the competition with the victory royale and
Thank
to
you,
take
Mystic.
the fight to Iomzo and Rise in the manner that they did, this is a statement.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Let's go,
really
baby.
What happened towards the end of that game there? I mean, Acorn and Cold looked like they were solid.
Yo,
up on the
my
high
new
ground.
all-time peak
They were
viewers.
able to defend Clix and
45,000.
Epic well, and then all of
Holy
a sudden
shit.
we
Thank
look
you,
away
guys.
for about 5
Appreciate
seconds,
y'all.
and it's Paper and Muzz
Can you scroll on leaderboard?
up
I will
on
check the
high
leaderboard when they go
ground.
through it
What a
here,
way
chat. They're
for them
about to go through the whole
actually secure
leaderboard.
that high ground, have the med kits to close the game out. So clutch.
And
you,
it wasn't
Mag.
just Clix and Epic Whale that they defended high ground against. It was Duke and Threats as well. And I think once they had to go up against both duos, Cold and Acorn decided to drop down low. I'm sure they used
you,
some
Nav.
feels and everything, and that allowed Muzz and Paper
Ziopi,
to take
Mags,
height and
Concentric,
to steal
Pig,
height away from
Dixie,
Acorn and
Mystic,
Cold,
Dev.
the duo that they're
Thanks for sub, guys. I
contesting
missed your sub.
against
I'm
and
so
Vincent
sorry, but thank you
has
so
to
much.
be a bit feels good, right?
I mean, listen, if anybody were to ever ask me, hey,
Oh,
what's the best
Paper,
POI?
nice
I think
aim.
I'd have to say Fencing Field.
Good
at this
aim,
point. I mean,
Paper.
both teams
No
landed
way
here.
Paper did that.
Both of them
Came
getting
back,
top two in
installed
game number
Acorn,
one
and hit him.
of FNCS
W
Grand
Paper. My
Finals.
man clutched
Listen,
up.
Whatever they're doing over there at that POI, it's working out for both teams for sure.
My gosh. Okay, Acorn. What in the world are you doing, brother? He had no,
Kaz,
right,
beast.
no business making it in the top 5, and somehow, some way, flies just under the radar with a med kit
you,
and
Rich.
just stays long enough alive to take away.
Am I hearing
second
music?
place.
I am too.
Those points could
Well,
come
Legends
back
chat
to
now. We're
bite
not really gonna have enough
everybody
time.
else.
I'm not.
They
We're just gonna have to
definitely
see
will.
where they
And
drop
listen,
chat.
he
Hopefully the
actually had
broadcast
every right,
follows them. It's just gonna be too
because
hard.
every single time that we have seen an FNCS, okay, whether it be them winning or getting, high
There's
up
just
on
too
the
much
leaderboard,
going on. I still
has
haven't even checked the bingo board yet.
included Solo clutches
Okay.
of this
What do we got for the bingo
Acorn
board,
being
chat?
an
Anything else?
FNCS champion himself, he knows exactly what he
Is that
needs
it?
to do. And
It's
listen,
actually
it
not
starts
that
at
much.
Every single game. There may
Switch
be
drop,
12
yep,
games,
I have
but
2 of
every
those
single
'cause
one
I'm
of
an
them
idiot.
matters, and him making the most out of game number 1
think that's
is
it.
going to pay dividends.
snipe? Oh, yeah,
after
head
all is
snipe.
said and done.
And I love this.
where is
Zone
that?
9 confidently
Where is
seeing
Head
the
Snipe?
team on high ground being
look at that.
just using wood.
Dude, where is Head Snipe?
They
Oh,
were
there it
able
is.
to
I'm blind.
chop them down and then
1
use
versus 2,
the
yep.
tower to claim height.
Guys to
which
surge,
is
yep.
So smart. They were
You said,
so
wait,
aware of what was going
wait, let me
on
see. Do we
around.
have that? Like, let's check the instant replay. You guys were freaking out about this snipe. So this was head snipe and midair? So we got double? We got double for the bingo board?
Go more in front, like north. You don't want them to hear you, not heard you.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, you guys can't see it. Whoops, what the fuck? Sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm fucking boomer. Sorry, chat. I'm like, wow, that was so sick. And you guys can't see shit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
yuck.
Like north.
Oh, Jesus. Shit on. God damn. Okay, well, that's definitely a head snipe and mid-air
My
snipe.
gosh,
You're,
of course, we're gonna take a look at the
That'll
standings
do
here
it.
in just a moment.
That'll
to
do
see
it.
How things are going, but the Victory Royale paired with the
Ooh,
eliminations.
here we go, baby.
Take a look. Muzz and Paper are
right,
leading.
this will be the full
pack
leaderboard
now.
chat.
It's still pretty close, right?
Turn my
Yamso
FaceTime off so you guys
and
can
Rise
see.
with the 8 eliminations and that 3rd place placement right behind them.
Look how much of an impact these eliminations have.
Man, what a first
Yamso
game,
and
bro.
Rise
What a
in
first
second
game.
place pretty much because of those 8 eliminations. We love to see that. And listen, Kelly, we talked about it. Seems
Wait,
like
who's the Twitter
Storm
ram chat? Who is the
strategy
Twitter
paying
ram?
off,
I can do
but Clix
Dice the
and
Storm,
Abigail
yep.
Not being phased by the off-spawn situation is what I really love to see.
Yeah, and they made a really smart move, the Zone Rise.
Redux? How much of a rant?
Kind
Let's
on the
see. What did
mid
Redux
ground,
say?
And then they were able to kind of rotate early, and then they decided to go to the low ground there. It was
Redux.
absolute madness, though, and I think when it's still kind of early on, you can't control the low ground.
Yeah,
as
I
well
wish
as
that's
you
a
would
rant
hope
chat. We need
to.
more than that.
So
We
I
need
think
like
the
we need
Rise
full
definitely
we need
fell
like
into
full essays or retweeting
lesser
or like
good
multiple
situation
tweets
there,
back
but
to
they're
back.
able
We need a bit
to
more of a
grab all
rant,
those
you know?
eliminations. It seems like whatever cold that Yamzo had is no longer an issue now.
Okay.
Rapid
A lot of these
self-AMP,
duos,
did he?
They've impressed me, right?
I don't think he
They're ready
did,
to go,
did he?
Which is interesting because many duos for game 1, it normally really slow, right? No one wants to make any mistakes. No one wants to go out first, but a lot of these duos are already heating up. They want to kick off this competition the right way. Now, of course, as we prepare ourselves, game 2 is upon us. So why don't we head on over? We've got our casters. It's MDF and the best
Let's go,
taco.
baby.
Yeah, at this point, I don't
Let's
even
go, let's
think
go, let's go,
Yamza
let's go.
Rise are under the weather. I believe the adrenaline has kicked in. The focus is locked and loaded, and that has to be a confidence booster there, Taco.
If Yamza wants to make this his Jordan flu
Yo,
game,
Falcon, thanks for
then
Prime,
I'm
dude.
all for it.
Flu
because
game.
He's gonna need that much.
All right, now I don't think Clix is conned, right? We can just check to make sure, but I don't think Clix is conned. I'm sure if he would, the broadcast would show it, but we'll see. Let's just check.
Every day.
Let's see.
Good. I sleep. I'm a heavy sleeper.
So it looks like Raze and Hire are contesting Kanata Ages,
I
yeah.
heard someone knock on my door, like from far as fuck.
Let me show top 10 chat. You guys can go check Fortnite track if you want.
Double there, because I don't think it's late, but we'll see. You think it is?
Nah, no way. Nah, it is. I'm
Thank you,
gonna go
Jerry.
there.
Thank you, Fly.
Go lake.
Alright, maybe
Is
come.
it working or is it lagging? Probably lagging.
98 people. Oh no. Well,
Bot, we hear you.
Something like that, right?
unlucky.
Bot, is it good?
I mean, that can just be like normal issues. That can be someone's like internet dropping out. Like,
Yeah, but either, I think.
is it top 5 lands? No, only a team that's first after these 2 days makes it to land.
Peter doesn't either.
I think when it's in the feed, it's different.
No.
Bacon didn't get in. Okay.
I don't know though.
You need to put yours on after. Epic.
What land? It's global chance, bro. We don't know where it is. We just know it's in September. Are we unconned? We are uncontested. All right, sweet. Back to the broadcast then. Oh, and here's the Cooper Mero fight.
Xanetto and Veer challenging.
Oh, and they're already
the
dead.
likes.
Uh,
Well, I say challenge, but that didn't look too problematic.
That was literally
as far as
2
Cooper is
seconds.
concerned. Just
Good God, that was
wins
2
that
seconds
initial
since they landed.
50-50.
Well,
Off spawn, got to the weapons first, and now at the Marigold, Cooper, Miro, more
Good for
than
Cooper
happy
Miro.
to just take their time, looting out the entire.
no, I didn't essence. I'm just leaving the prediction the way it is, bro.
Same story can't be said though for Baka. No eyes on pars. Have to assume that this has been a 1-for-1 trade so far. Aaron not gonna look for the revive opportunity just yet. Wants to see if he can get this wraparound instead onto Baka. Take advantage.
Ooh,
So
we
those
can maybe make
barrels
something happen
now
here.
Trying to close in onto Baka. But again, early enough, Baka can still make the recovery for pars off a reboot van if he wins this initial engagement.
Ooh.
Game number 1 did not go
Oh,
away.
no,
Baka
shotgun
and
is
pars.
so
Game
rough.
number 2 though, Baka trying to get aggressive here. Now trying to force his way into Aaron's box, but Aaron just so wisely utilizing this building over by the Reclaim Villa.
Chaz, is this how you guys say the word Aaron?
Keep
Do you say
himself safe for
Aaron?
the time being, but
Is this just
Baka again,
like Taco's got a crazy
just
accent? Her
overhead.
voice is sick. Is that just an
He needs
American
to
thing
win
or is that
off
just her
this
accent?
engagement, MDF. He wants to actually start out the
Yes.
match this time.
Aaron earned and
Playing
Iron
through as
earned.
a duo.
Yeah, but smartly and wisely backs off here to get a little bit more material. Aaron snipes up what gets.
Okay, MDF says it like that too. Okay, wow.
Body as well, along with the card. Look at this Baka with the ambush play up above here.
How do you say it,
Sneaky,
Aaron?
but he's completely out of mass. Has to.
Hey,
edit
Aaron.
his way down. It's another great
See,
spot for him
nice.
to be in here. All in all, there's a couple of ways that he could play this out. But we might be seeing the story flip to the other side of the shoe here now, as again, Cooper and Miro actually were one of the first teams eliminated last game. Baka and pars as well. Can they turn this around? I mean, Baka has a difficult task in front of him, and if he's gonna stand around here, I mean, the risk is gonna continue to rise.
Oh my God, can we
He's
hurry the
trying to get
fuck
material,
up?
but
Can
every time he
someone
swings
kill
his way out into
someone?
the open, he doesn't
I
feel
don't
safe.
care anymore.
He's using it a lot
Good
sooner than
God,
he'd like.
please just shoot each
Aaron now
other.
recognizing that he has a chance here to push in. He's found Baka again. He goes
Aaron,
for
you
it.
have a shotgun and you're
Gets the
100
code,
100.
and that's the
Please
difference with
win.
Having just a little bit more material there.
The other problem too for Baka is he just doesn't have a shotgun. You've got Aaron with the frenzy auto. Aaron trying to
Oh
close in.
my
Baka
fucking
still
God,
looking
can
to put in
someone
work, but
die?
Sniper SMG
Oh my
just
God.
paling in comparison. Still,
Oh, bro.
Baka
The
rolling
broadcast
out
is
on
just
top
really
here.
not highlighting
Revenge
NA's best today.
established
Good
for
God. Like, they're
Pars.
good players,
Now
but
gonna be
man,
all
we're
about
seeing
that
some
reboot
players
card
play like
and the
dog
reboot
shit.
ban opportunity. Agers and Kanata,
These
though,
players are
might
nuts
find the
too.
run.
We are. Oh
Ending here
no.
shortly as Agers
No,
does go down for
Agers
the likes
Kanata go
of
down.
Hound and Aiden. Another team
Wait,
successful.
so when
with their
Agents and
initial
Kanata are now
off-spawn.
triple
And
cons
these are some
from
massive
uncons?
battles that are brewing here. Because
I'm gonna just say it,
we
chat.
had our hunches
This
in-
whole logic that if you don't leave drop spot, like if you don't leave drop spots and you always like, you know, aggro your spot, it'll lead to you getting more uncon in the future is total dog shit. That is not the case whatsoever. If any pro tells you that, they're a fucking liar. Because we have some of the best teams in the world, chapter on chapter, never leave drops, always grief, always con, and the other team never leaves and they always get dropped on. Kanata Ages have like one of the most ridiculous off-spawn, like, consistency sprees of any team, and they still get landed on at least 1 in every 3 FNCSs, usually 2.
Chimp and Scissor, though.
Savage, Kanata, like so many teams.
Actually looking a little bit beneficial here. Chimp finding a massive blow there onto Piggle. And this is
Damn.
a huge swing against Jiven, because when you factor in the eliminations acquired by that duo, Jiven and Piggle, throughout the
Oh,
course
Booga with the fit.
of semis, Piggle had 19
Do you leave your drop spot?
of their
I
total
mean, I'm not
22
saying
team
leave your drop spot.
eliminations. So
Contesting the
it's
drop spot
gonna
you
be
know
quite the
might
uphill
still be the
journey.
best chance for you to do well.
Jiven
I'm just
recovered
saying the
this
logic
one.
of pros of if I left, I could do better, but I'm not leaving because I don't want to build a reputation of being a leaver is stupid. If you think you can have a better tournament by leaving, you should leave because the reputation means nothing now.
His back is against the wall. Can he earn any points here for the second game? It's not looking too high.
Wait, what? How'd they flame Jiven?
Has a huge HP lead at the moment. Day left to
Wait, how did Jiven get flamed?
Scrambling for any scrap of resource, and Muse still has his down teammate there too, and this might be the mistake of the push here. He's given Day enough time to already start to regenerate some more shield, and Day does have a med kit here, but look at the piece up from Xpawn. It's looking great.
They said Pickle held all the kills in semis. Yeah, I didn't see Pickle have that many more than Jiven in semis. I could be mistaken though.
Unless he wants to try and find this last minute revive, but
They said Pickle has 19 kills, Jiven had 3. I mean, if that's statistics, then that's just fair to point out. Like, that's just good statistics.
take place here at the Rebels Roost, but
That means they've just done their research. That's a good storyline.
finding a decent little loot pickup
I want more of that. Give me more stats. That's great. I didn't know that.
The Day was able to take advantage of. Crash pad
Yo,
out.
Ducky, Rylan, Pre-High, Beta, Trip, Smitty, Bleed, Justified, Skydog, Schmucks. Thanks for all the subs, chat. Holy crap, thank you so much. Almost 11,000.
We know how often that duo loves to rotate towards Rebels Roost. So,
Oh, Ritual Reet. Man, they're really going to get Uncon Tower. Okay, now they got to play aggro. We cannot be going down to Surge 2 games in a row with Uncon Tower. Come on. It looks like Reet and Rituals have split because Reet's not with Ritual, which means that he's somewhere else getting Surge.
Claimed here. Ritual and Reet collecting their standard one, given that the forecast tower southeast of Reckless Railways is the only one with a 100% spawn in rate.
That's a good point as well.
You can see 2AM Zavi here just sitting back.
He's solo? Wait, no, are you sure?
Go for it,
Did it not show Reet in the bottom left? Has Reet crashed? Because that would be fucking bad.
Possibly worth the risk. He weighs his options. Batman Booga and Rapid on the other side continue to be contested on their drop, and now have seemingly picked up an elimination.
Oh no, the other guy was solo. Zavi.
There's a team lurking, looking down from up above. It's Bryce.
Ooh,
it's Chubbs.
8th place going down. How do I say this dude's name? Surfurmurder.
Although they won their fight,
Surfurmurder.
tries to come here to
Fucking
the,
nailed
to
it.
the hillside to play.
Let's
for
go
a
with
pickup,
Sobzy's
and
teammate.
There's still too many players lurking about.
Just go with CR. Okay, we'll just go with CR.
Booga and Rapid rotating to Hazy Hillside from their drop at Research Rock.
And
has a ring to it.
Who are looking in, ready to fight for the zone here.
Not too surprising though when you factor in Yamzo Rise dropping over by Lil Villa. They definitely have.
All right, Rapid. Here we go. Rapid's going to kill the board, baby. Redemption.
Damage opportunities. Rapid though gonna run straight into Yamzo's bush. It's Rapid forced into a handful of panic builds now, but does regain some control of the situation. Does still have.
It is CR. He's one of the best console fighters. 0 ping. Ooh, W.
Rise and Yamzo look to try and create some space.
Yeah, so chat, point bug is fixed for about 95% of games. You'll sometimes have a team with point bug, which is look like what's happening here.
Rapid and Batman Booga to actually go down the hill face. Make sure they get out of the line of sight there from Rise and Yamzo on their rotate.
Yamzo's more exciting. I think that's because each game started with Mongol and Savage spawn fighting, which made it really exciting at the start. In my opinion. I'm still very much enjoying NA, but that's probably why EU felt more exciting.
Overall placement point leaders are all sitting up at the top. Take a look here. Speaking about that top 10, our 8th place Sovzy has been already dropped and taken out here. So things will shake up, and we have a long game.
Oh, come on, Clicks. Come on, Clicks. Oh, we crash padded on Quanti's head.
He's got Violet to the right. He makes the call out. Hey, Quanti's by himself. Let's go for it.
Man, this is the aggression BloodX wanted to see from them.
Clicks wary of the teammate to come in as well.
Oh, they could be careful. Someone could third party from above. This could be bad. This is super aggressive, though. Good God, this is a lot of aggression. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're out.
I was gonna say whether or not they finish this fight or back
no, we just wanted easy damage. Okay, okay.
The play style that they're looking to execute on, and they're gonna back out. So what we're getting from this, what we're downloading from this, is that they want to play for the long haul.
Oh, Paper and Muzz making it out of fencing again with loot, man. If I knew Paper and Muzz were gonna get loot every game, I would have had him in my top 10 for sure. Same with, like, I would have, yeah, I'm even more confident Acorn and Cold now. If they're going to split and actually walk out with loot, this is great.
This is not a very fruitful engagement for either of us because it's just so easy for another team to possibly third party take advantage of.
Slept on them? I didn't sleep on them, Chaz. Just if you watched the Duo Cash Cup the other day, it went horrifically bad for Muzz and Paper against Acorn Cold on spawn. Like, really bad. Oh, Peterbot just took down Cold. Oh no, Cold down. Acorn solo.
Acorn 2 eliminations, however, they are pressured down as Cold
We
gets
got
taken
4
out. And
elims
actually
too.
4 as a duo. So this has been an incredibly hot start.
Let's really just slap that top 10 together. Not
so
really.
much.
I mean, as I just
Acorn
described, I
was
literally just gave you an
generally no
example
shield.
of why I
Hasn't
didn't
been a
have
single
Muzz
time.
and
We've jumped in with
Paper,
him
a
and
good
seen
example too.
Fully comfortable,
Based on a
fully
previous
situated.
placement.
It's always been one thing or another, and this time it's Peterbot and Boyo who are giving them a run for their money. Peterbot and Boyo are one of the most,
They struggle when there was just 2 teams, so I assume 3 would only make it worse. It looks like NPen and Mason being like an unpredictable variable makes them less likely to fight, because they were full keying each other in the Duo Cash Cup.
For game number 2 of the NA Grand Finals.
And poor Acorn as well. This is a true Rags versus Riches situation. You can see all the material, max mats there from Peterbot. Have to imagine that Poyo is essentially maxed out as well, full cap on those builds. Acorn gonna finally get an opportunity here now that Peterbot and Poyo have rotated out, but Acorn definitely having to keep in mind.
Okay, we can make something happen here. Acorn can make something happen.
Team close by. Still, at least he will be able to reap some of the benefits of these drawn out engagements, but sometimes
You live by the TikTok blow up, you die by the TikTok. But I saw Jeff talking about falling off. Then when he had 5,000 viewers, I was like, motherfucker.
Early on, if Acorn isn't able to recover Cold via
Yo, Jake, thanks for trying for 6, dude.
seriously have to question how that solo performance is going to go.
He's on 15k. Yeah, my man is not. It's just how it goes, bro. It's just how TikTok kids go, man. If you have 20,000 viewers, if you go from 10, like if you go from 300 viewers to 20,000 in a season, and then down to 10,000, kids will say you fell off.
Ritual just trying to find surge tags at some given point in the game. Jeff and Oliver OG though looking very healthy here, in between this little low ground position, trying to stay low as far as their profile and presence is concerned.
Oh, Whale gets an Elim. Clicks gets an Elim. Nice. We wiped the duo. I'm liking this from Clicks. Okay. Clicks and Whale. The confidence is looking good. They are proper king for their surge. I like it.
Ammunition, extra heals. I'm wondering if whether or not they need to fight though, because of the fact they don't have eliminations here. That might be their biggest drawback. Oof. He's going to be upset about that, but you see the returning fire. No hesitation.
Shut up.
Shots coming back here. But hey, Taco, look. We have activity everywhere. Even Clicks
here we go.
lighting up the feed. Let's take a look at that elimination.
Ooh. Pretty standard.
Clicks.
God damn, we're putting down some pressure. Burst with Burst SMG and like Mythic Auto Shotgun, man. You just can't get away from it.
That's definitely going to be a pretty big pickup as far as their surge damage threshold is concerned.
Yo, Dad, thanks for the prime for 3.
Finding themselves in a bit of an engagement here, just underneath the Rift Island. The other thing to keep in mind.
Ooh, okay.
As Reed will take this Rift up.
Ooh, Reed and Ritual, okay. This makes sense. If you struggle for Surge game 1, getting on Island, high ground, good sightlines game 2 could be huge. Oh, Acorn does get the cold reboot, but how's our Surge looking? We had 4 kills, but if you guys don't know, when you reboot your teammate, you lose any Surge they've acquired that game. So any damage Cold has now done this game is voided. So we are trying to survive off only Acorn's 2 kills worth of Surge, so we'll see, we'll see. You're never lucky. Thanks for tier 2, bro. Thank you, Dads, Jangles, Paste, Charlie, Brewster. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Ooh, threats down, Duke solo.
And no grapple hook either, just worth mentioning. It's going to be a long while before they get to the safety. You can see that's actually them here, moving up from the flank of Duke. Little do they know, there's a lot of attention.
Oh, it's Duke versus Edgy.
Hunting for Duke, so they
the
X
duo.
Very careful here with how they enter into
I don't know
the
how
zone,
on good terms they split. I think on decent terms, I'm pretty sure.
Here is they're starting to edge their way around the outskirts. So for Duke, though, you have to assume
who's the oldest FNCS competitor? I would have to imagine Jiven's the oldest player today, right? Jiven would have to be the oldest player in this Grands, right?
To where you'll be missing a teammate here. So with the Reds being eliminated, he too is going to have to probably play into the zone right now.
Macwood's not as old as we seem to think. Center's 22. How old is Jiven? I thought Jiven was like 23.
Duke right
24.
now kind of just rummaging through the remains of what looked to have been a pretty intensive Oxfight
He's
battle.
25? Yeah, I think it's got to be Jiven.
Again, just outside that
Macwood's
edge zone, you can
24
see how
now?
many teams are
Oh my
already situated
god,
up
he
onto
is
these
old.
hills now.
Jesus.
Facing around the Ritzy Riviera, Cooper, Miro, rather impressive Skybase themselves. As Cooper
Chat, if you
will
guys,
opt
if
to
just
go to
for
top
people who don't
of
watch
this.
Comp Fortnite a lot, who might be
Try and
laughing at me
gauge
saying
out
that, I am making a joke,
there's
but
any
I am also
teams
not
that look to
exaggerating. The
try and
oldest
hold
player
on the
that went
edge
to Copenhagen, the biggest tournament of last year, was
where they're currently
22, and there was only
situated,
2 of
but
them. There was 2 22-year-olds at Copenhagen, and one of them didn't even make
pressure as
finals.
well on
So the
Cooper and
oldest
Miro.
player to
Miro
make a
and Bola
finals was
dropped
22, and he was the
coming
only
off
person
of
who was
that global
22.
championship win. You know that this team wants to replicate that sensation.
Who? That was
of being
Kylie.
the
Kylie and
champions.
Purser.
This just works
Kylie
out
made
perfectly
finals,
for them
Purser
right here.
didn't.
Cooper was so wary
Oh,
of the
Dukes goes
bases
down to
up top.
Acorn.
It's
No,
always
the dig on
playing
dig violence.
specifically
That.
for it. We just mentioned the fact that Acorn and Cold had to be wary of the fact that Duke was playing Storm, and it seems like they count him out first. Cold nearly
Center was 22. Yeah,
sticking out
Center didn't go to
once again there.
Copenhagen, bro,
However,
unless I'm
sure they're
mistaken.
gonna be extremely happy about the material pickup here and the loadout now delivered for Cold. So
Like
that's
99%
gonna
sure on that
effectively
one.
put them right back into this game
He did?
here.
Wait, did
And
he?
they're at 5 eliminations.
Was he
so
21 during it, though? No,
one
wasn't he
can
21, though?
assume
He
that
did,
even
sorry,
if
yeah,
they
he
don't
was
get a
21
lot of
though.
placement points, this game
He's
is
turned
not
22
done
since
by any
Copenhagen,
means. These
I
rooms are
think.
extremely important. Here goes the big rotate, though. Just going to put them right back into the mix of things.
That's right, he
Again,
did go,
still
but it was a
so
bit of a
much
struggle.
ground to cover. Granted,
Oh, no.
crash pads, but the Flowberry Fizz will help
Sender's birthday's November
mitigate some
10th.
of those
Yeah, okay, so he was
troubles,
21 at
but gotta make
Copenhagen,
sure to
turned
land
22
on it.
after.
Unfortunate there for Acorn. Cold does have a grapple, though, just off of Duke's body. As for the rest of the lobby, though, that's
These are the fights I was telling you more about. The new Surge makes way more of these mid-game fights. This zone, what the fuck is this zone? Dude, like, 2/3 of it's in the water.
Definitely want to try and work their way up.
Don't, oh my god, wait, it's pulled across the water. Oh, good god.
Here to kind of
Oh, did I have water zone on the bingo card? I think I did, right?
What a zone. This is going to pull through the body of
think I
water.
did.
And
Yeah, I
all
did,
these
yep.
players up here that thought they were playing for dead side rotate, wrapping all the way around
Ooh,
the
Diego
outskirts,
goes
find
down.
themselves
G-Money
met
solo.
with 3, 4, 5 other duos trying to, you know, simulate the same exact strategy. There are no free rotations in the FSCS Grand Finals lobby. And that's why you have to truly appreciate teams that can execute
33
well
teams,
and do it
62
without taking
players,
any
so still mostly
casualties.
duos.
G-Money as well finds his own teammate down, and he's so wary. In fact, he doesn't even want to go for the pickup at this exact moment, right?
No,
He's
he
waiting
doesn't
it out.
even
He's
try.
making absolutely sure the coast is clear, and the zone continues to put the pressure on. So look at that. He won't even be able to save him.
right now. G-Money throwing that make hit up.
Oh, Clicks gets another rhythm on a TK. Let's go. Clicks and Whale looking so good.
Close to him. Can't carry everything.
This might be
as
Clicks'
a solo,
FNCS now,
so
chat. If he stays
toss forward
uncon
what
12
you
out of
need.
12, we are looking fantastic.
That way you don't have to stay inside of that storm, eating some of the tick damage that goes along with it.
TK was a solo. Ah, it
Focus though from
sucks.
Clicks and Epic. Crash pad. Gonna help them essentially just catapult themselves immediately into the edge of the next zone.
Yeah, Clicks and Whale looking fantastic.
They're actually gonna take this
The only
moment,
problem is
turn
them being
back down,
uncon
seize
now. I
upon the
hope
other
that
teams
doesn't
and
lead to them
look
being
to hold
con
the Clicks. He's
tomorrow
wary
when it's
of this duo
1.5
that's
times
up on the
points, and
hill.
that
It's
makes
gonna
it
be Blake
worse,
and
you know?
Macwood, just west of where Clicks and Epic are currently at. They're not content with their position. They want to go even further.
Yeah, Clicks is actually holding that sniper out there. He was trying to see if Blake or Macwood would get a little too anxious and over peak there as he noticed they were firing.
Ooh,
to the
Quanti
left
and
right.
Bylot, dead center of
One
zone.
small mistake and you never know who's got their eyes on you, and someone like Clicks who's been running sniper all season long is definitely due for a big tag on stream. For Quanti and
Speaks
Bylot,
of
they're
Pump get
continuing the
elims.
pacing here
Chef gets
after a
knocked, but I
close
think
call
OG's still
against
upright.
Clicks and Epic Whale, so this might be a full story coming around here as far as the engagements are concerned. But take a look at the rotate here. Free as day here on the beach as Quanti's getting himself completely situated. This is a huge, huge way.
Booga and Aviv in a good
We're gonna
spot
get
too.
right
Really
back
good
into
spot
the
for Booga
game.
and Aviv.
But first, an update from the twins here. Booga and Aviv dressed for success right now as they're sitting dead center. Do they have the forecast tower?
There's OG. Now OG goes down to Acorn. So Acorn and Cold still going.
Given
After
their
the
current
reboot, bro.
positioning, it's rather bold to go into center of zone. So for Booga and Aviv, to want to set themselves up definitely would lead me to believe that they probably know a little bit more than what some of these other duos might be wary of. They got to make sure that they can keep that damage.
Bugha takes down Skater.
Well above.
Come on, Pollo Peterbot. Underwhelming game one. They are contested though, to be fair. So
if anybody dares step to them, more than happy to try and get some tags of their own.
They're 426 above? Did they not lose Cold Surge?
No times and taking out Oliver OG.
Not only that, they secure the loot. Most importantly, they get to pick up all
Rise
of that
solo.
loot. And Ritual was sitting right up above
Rise
them,
takes
but
down Reed.
I don't believe
Wait,
there's any
how?
resistance there as
Wait.
Reed actually gets knocked to the hands of Rise here.
The
what
fuck?
happened? They were rotating.
Huh?
How do you get a knock in the middle of
Full
a
damage?
rotation?
What? Did Reed get grapple bug? I feel like if Reed got grapple bug, he would have come and told us by now, though. I'm guessing he gets res.
Contemplating whether or not it's worth
If Reed died, he'd be in our stream by now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Reed would 100% be in chat bitching right now. Okay, he gets res. We're good. We're good. That looks like grapple bug though.
With 25 duos remaining in the game here, he is just now getting to the point to where placement points will start to add up. Iamzo.
Yeah, he's up. He's fine. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened there. Ooh, Cooper Mero. Remember, Cooper Mero now conned as well, but they straight wiped them this game. So this is our chance to see how well Cooper Mero can do.
Paper next door. Keep your eyes on the field for that potential clash.
Muzz and Paper is the main one to keep an eye out for. They're on the same exact layer as Rise.
Yeah, we got to see some Muzz and Paper. Why aren't we showing first
Definitely
place?
a solid chance.
Broadcast be hating my boy.
Just run directly into him from going forward, and
Thank
that's
you.
why we see Rise now opting to try and crank up.
Thanks,
but
Broadcast.
Muzz, Paper, all too quick with it. They're going to go for the instantaneous chop. They've got their eyes set on height. They want to be the first ones to strike. They're not going to let Rise hold this high ground, especially not
33 builds for Muzz, though. That's a bit concerning.
Solo, if they've been able to keep tabs on that Elim feed. No way to really tell just yet, but as the zone continues to pool, Rise, he's at least got a little bit above the damage threshold. So as a solo,
Ooh, Rise, 4 builds. Come on, Rise, make it happen.
Teams to rotate
for the
first and then
kids.
just try to sneak on by and try to
Yes.
hang out through the backside.
Oh my God, yes! The kids are eating good.
He knows that he needs a refresh here. He knows
Let's
he's gonna make
go.
play. He jumps into the box, gets the finish. Gets
Nice,
the
Rise,
and now he has
nice.
an actual chance here. Not only that, with the clean escape, breaks out.
Wow,
the side
good
with
plays,
the
Rise. He's in the open out here, though. This is very lobbyable. This is very lobbyable, this spot, yeah.
Line, but no, little too soon, too early with the rotate to the front side of zone.
Yeah.
As positioning is,
Oh
of
my
course,
God.
key.
What?
He finds the lobby looking right
Yo,
at him. What
okay,
is
buddy.
this, though?
Yeah, no
A
worries.
huge
Yeah,
find. He's gonna
okay.
put him right back in the game
All
for a
right.
second.
Sure.
Somebody's got just like a little
My
burrow
man just, what the?
posted up in the
What
middle
is
of
this?
nowhere.
What?
He's definitely wary, but
My
it
man
doesn't
just
matter.
found the
loot
trove.
has already been secured, and despite having been heavily punished,
6 Elims for Acorn and Cold. Nice.
to frontside low.
Oh.
No surprise
Oh,
that
Muzz
the
goes down.
entire
Paper
lobby
solo.
would
Mero
get
takes
Rise
down
in the
Muzz.
process. It's just incredible stuff that he didn't get knocked. Just like how Muzz fell shortly. Paper trying to keep things going. But he's not
Wait,
gonna
I
have a
think
chance
that
when
is
he got
Rise's
Muzz
old loot. Wait, I think that
simply
actually
too
was Rise.
far
Got
in
like,
here.
I
He's gonna
think
have
that
to
was
leave
his
Joe
loot.
behind. Don't even think he had a chance to collect any
Wait,
of the
maybe that
materials
wasn't
left
just full
over
luck.
from Muzz. Now Paper knows.
That's why he
He's gotta get
rotated
ahead
early.
of where this
They
zone
weren't his
goes down.
edits, though, I don't
He was just
think.
a
He had to
couple
break the
moments away
wall,
from
so I don't know,
being able to secure
actually.
that loot, but he finds a new body instead, and there goes the material. A little bit, but the material he needed.
Oh, center goes down to
nonetheless there.
Paper.
And Paper is right
Oh,
back
Clicks and
into
Whale
the
looking
game
for it.
here.
Clicks and Whale. Going for high ground. Rise and chops, though.
Eyeing them up, but look at high ground.
Clicks is
and
good.
once again going
Clicks
for a
is
high
good.
ground retake
It's
here.
looking
It's the
good.
second
Oh.
game in a row now. So bold
Yeet.
and accurately actually managed to
Nice,
take this high
Clicks.
ground
Only
this time
15
around,
builds, though.
and
Hopefully Whale
is
got the
theirs for
refresh.
time being, but Clicks doesn't
Clicks
have a lot of
instantly
material,
cranks
so
up and starts
he
spraying
has
down to
turn
apply the
and
pressure while
burrow
Whale gets the
lobby,
mats.
although
I'm
he has
loving the duo cam right now.
Medium ammo, he has so much light ammo to work with on the low ground. Cole and Acorn from the depths.
Bugha takes down Polarized.
The game here against all odds now are at 6 eliminations.
No,
Front
Whale
side
caught the
low ground
refresh
zone.
chat. I think Clicks and Whale have it. I don't know why we skipped off them.
This type of play style in motion in endgame right now.
Even
You just didn't drop your mats.
Oh, never mind.
up for a high ground take.
Yeah, I think Clicks and... Oh.
Their chance arises.
Rest.
But
Damn.
inside the depths of the
Yeah, I think
congestion,
accidentally
inside
grabbing
some of these
Baka there was what
lower
hurt him a
layers,
bunch.
Clicks, Epic, they'll be picked off. As Ritual Now look.
Chat, I thought they were on the exact same delay. It's like 10-second difference, okay? I'm sorry I showed you them dead 5 seconds before we saw it in the broadcast, okay? My bad for trying to bring you content. Peterbot and Poyo on the high ground, though. Nice. Top 10.
Anybody have fun underneath them.
Cold Acorn, 6 elims.
Oh, these low ground builds.
Oh,
no. Paper is still alive as well.
Booga, oh my god, why is there so much loot back there? Oh my god.
Incredible as he was by himself.
5 duos, no solos. Some really big teams left, man. We got the Titans still going here.
Here for game 2, their fight, they wait all the way back.
Oh, Poyo and Peterbot, is Ree still in this?
Oh,
Chimp's dead.
Well.
Dude, I'm loving the end game's not going to heal off. Oh my god.
Aviv
and Booga. Nice, Aviv. 6 elims for Booga Aviv. Refresh? Oh, it tanked a lot of damage for it, but they need this to control the space.
Will manage to pick up the material, but at the
oh, Cooper playing heal off. 2v2v1. Peterbot Poyo, 6 elims. Cooper trying to play spoiler. Nice stair block off by Peterbot. Beautiful stairs to block off the grapple play. Oh, can Booga win this? Or X duos in the bush. 2v1. You got to think Peterbot Poyo win this, right? Booga's the GOAT, but come on. Yeah. 9 elim win for Peterbot Poyo Con, but Booga second. Good game. Good game.
Match number 2.
It's almost like Peterbot had X-ray.
All right, chat. For our second V-Buck giveaway of NA, we're going to make the word Peter. P-E-T-E-R, Peter. So if you guys want to win some V-Bucks, type the word Peter in chat. You only got to type it in once. Don't worry about typing it in multiple times. Anyone can win. Just open up your DMs on Twitch and keep an eye on your DMs from a DM from my mod Merits. Just type the word Peter in chat. Anyone can win. Cost you nothing. We DM you the code, you redeem it, and happy days, you've won.
Into the next game and into an end game, most importantly.
Eugene, Jackaroonie, Aiden. These are subs, guys.
Definitely looking very chaotic, though. Neither the low
very chaotic. All right, well, that's on the bingo board.
Really all that safe or confirmed.
Asta says chaotic. There we go.
Really that final moving zone that we see Poyo and Peterbot.
All right, we had game crash. Anything else, chat? I don't think we missed any. One pump. We got a one pump.
Realistically, there's only one spot that Booga is going to look to try and hide out in to turn this in his favor. But a 1 versus 2.
Yo, Konai's the 10k videos. Thank you, bro. Konai's the new badge been approved yet? We'll have to wait till chat stops spamming. Muzz asked the question. Let me check.
They take this game number 2.
And
my gosh, FNCS does not disappoint.
Who's Canada con by?
We are off to a very
shit, I'll know if I see the team.
Start. We're seeing some of the best clash it out.
Raising higher this team.
Yeah, just honestly, really
it looks like they died to Canada ages, but then they got pushed by.
Get it back to the desk to figure out how that leaderboard is.
They got pushed by someone else. I've forgotten the name.
Peterbot and Poyo. They go into game number 2.
Aiden. They got pushed by Aiden. Right. Yeah, they got pushed by Aiden.
Where are we at?
All right, 10 more seconds, chat. Then we'll call the Peter giveaway. Thank you so much for the followers and the subs. Love y'all. We're doing a big stream tomorrow again as well.
He said, hey, you want to get a victory out with a bunch of eliminations? That's exactly what I want to do. Suddenly.
All right, we'll call it there. Thank you, guys. Yo, Llama, thanks for 400 biddies, bro.
As being one of the most, if not the most aggressive duo here in NA. And every time,
6 months of tier 1 movement. Thank you, bro. Warmclaw, Boost, Pepper, Snaky, Orlando, Jerema, J Quinn, Impulse. Thank you for the subs, guys. So much. Thank you. And the follows.
Victory Royale?
Thank you, Minnow. Minnow.
Yeah, I mean, there they are. There's Peterbot and Poyo, right? This is why they are favorites by some people to actually go ahead and win this FNCS. But the big question mark, the big thing holding them back on a lot of prediction lists was the possibility of being contested.
Konai, you currently got the number 2 one on.
2 games, Kelly.
Yo, Variety, thanks for Prime for 6, dude.
Case at all. Peterbot and Poyo are officially off of the leash and are allowed to just rain.
Yo, chat, just again, goes without saying, probably shouldn't have to say this, but just straight up flaming the appearance of pros. Again, I will ban you. Like, don't be fucking weird.
Just anything.
Very extremely strange of you. Probably shouldn't have to say that, but
is so good because individually they're the best.
Without a doubt, they are mechanically 2 of the best
what's up,
players
Cuddles?
in the world, not just in North America. And to see them be able to claim high ground and a late high ground, which definitely
read on the prediction, of course. Sorry, whoops.
Here, and then use that to their advantage. And I love just how this ended off. Of course, Peterbot and Booga are, you know, well known to each other, and to have him take Aviv and Booga down in the final moments there probably feels good for Peterbot.
Yo, be naughty. Thanks for 10 gifted, bro.
Kings,
Lively, Variety, Mark.
Imagine in game 2 they were able to claim the the forecast tower as well. And if they weren't,
It's not weird people do it all sports, people. Yeah, and it's fucking weird. What? It's not weird to flame people's appearance. Everyone else, like, what?
Right? Allowing and dictating.
That fuck shit out here. What are you kidding me? Of course, flaming someone's appearance is weird, especially teenagers, but even more everyone.
From us. Let's look at these standings.
What?
Let's see how things are going after the first 2 games. Now, nobody panic. It's just the first 2 games.
Here we go.
We have 12 across 2 days, rather. But in first place,
all right. Muzz and Paper in first on 135, Acorn Cold 128, Aviv Booga 118, Iomzo Rise 108, Clicks Whale 104. Damn, that's a close leaderboard. Peterbot up 44 places, 101. Scissor 100, Cooper 88, Noxy 86, and Sphinx 86. Nice.
I don't even know which one to pick. Let's go with the Clicks and Epic Whale one, right? 5th place for them is huge. I think that one thing we were missing in semifinals from Clicks was his ability to actually hit some snipes, but we've already seen his ability to go ahead and hit some of those snipes. And
that's the leaderboard
for them so far. But Kelly, their ability
you can't.
to
Thanks to Prime, dude.
So far, hold it for a couple of seconds has been a big part of their game plan. Can't wait for them to actually hold it for the entire.
That was game 2. Yeah, we're going into game 3 now, chat.
We saw this during the semifinals. They keep going for height. Just a little too early, and they were able to hold it for.
I don't think anyone flamed him. People in my chat said he is ugly as fuck. I don't know what your definite. It doesn't matter, chat. Either way, it's fucking weird. My chat's not gonna be for that.
I wish that clicks.
Yo, Broken, thanks to Prime, man.
Just wait 1 or 2 minutes before trying to take high ground. And I know when you finally see high ground being a little susceptible to damage.
Seamus and I partnered up with Advil to help optimize your PC game settings, to help prevent headaches and let you play your favorite games at your best.
One has heaps. I think the way they do it is they try to make sure that players who are performing the best closer to the actual LAN are the ones who qualify. So, like, last year, only 7 of the 75 teams that went qualified out of the first major. So there's way more spots for major 2 and 3. Because in these days in competitive, like, 6 months is an eternity, scissors. Of the 7 teams that qualified last year for the LAN, 5 of them either split or tried to split from major 1. It is extremely rare for a team to actually stick together now from first major to LAN. Unfortunately, it's just kind of crazy, but...
That's true. It needs to be, like, well-timed. They need to, like, see you and, like...
I mean, hey, bro, I'm down.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, thanks for 5 gifted, bro. And the Kona has the 10,000 biddies. Yubson, Pinocchio, Jay, Psych, Broken, CBC.
Dude, I somehow hit 100 in the bush,
Thank
bro.
you, guys.
I don't know how I hit 100 in that bush.
I just want to see. I'm just going to every game check to see if Clicks gets contracts. I'm just kind of waiting for it to happen at this point. Crazy enough. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully not.
Muzz,
I don't know if they'll see it, though.
It's, like, super close. We should have a good game.
How many do they have?
130. 135.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we're, I think, 5th. No.
Tayson wins, you might actually have to stick to a duo if once. I mean, it works though, chat. Like, I've just stopped judging pros ever for splitting now. Like, they know what's best for their own tournaments, man.
Have a great day tomorrow.
These guys just keep doing well though. Like, 3 of the times Tayson got flamed for splitting a teammate, he went on to like pop off. So at this point, it just is what it is.
Dude, I think it's a no caffeine, bud.
Wait, Clicks is on no caffeine.
I
Wow.
drink nothing, bro.
Dude, I think the reason why I just don't give a fuck and I'm not nervous or any pressure is because I drink like 1 sip of my coffee. I literally have a full coffee next to me.
Do that, yeah.
That'd make sense.
Could make you nervous.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yo, T-Bag, thanks to T1, bro. Very true.
More than you need, you know?
Thanks so much for the love today, chat. Appreciate you guys. Hey, 11,000 subs. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. You're crazy. We're doing a long stream tomorrow, chat.
Good, you know?
Yeah.
The sub goal is for tomorrow's stream, and whatever we hit for that, I'll be doing it the entire way through. No sleeps, no breaks, no takeovers, just me the whole stream.
I took a testosterone.
Actually, having fun with your right hand is not called sex, but all good.
Yo, thank you, Backdoor with the T on for 3 in DC. Thank you guys, appreciate y'all.
Yeah, drops on the leg to the left.
Yeah, that's it.
The Uprising.
Let's go.
But yeah, 6 games today, chat. 6 games tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta watch out for Con.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's 1.5 times multiplier though, so these teams have got to keep up the consistency tomorrow. If anything, they got to improve tomorrow. 98 people in. TK hasn't loaded into 2 games, really. Damn. All right, let's see. Let's see. Do we get surprise conned? Are we surprise conned?
What's that mean?
Saw someone drop like up the leg, like
Yeah.
be short, remember?
Yep. You could probably kill these dudes in the air.
Oh, all right.
We're con.
Wait, are we? I don't think we are. Are we? Nah, we're not.
Oh,
I wish you were
I got so
conned.
happy for a second, bro.
Bro, we had heaters too.
I don't know. I mean, having good drops and like wanting to be conned that game, I get, but trying to get like wanting to be conned in a 12-game format, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, their surge is looking good too, so like their surge strategy clearly works. All right, Cooper. Can Cooper and Meru clean this one up as quick as last game? Looks like no. Bro, we have so many spawn fights. Jeez.
Rapidly, Cooper was able to end the run here for Sanito and Viera. Match number 2. Now Cooper next to Miro. They're just going to keep breaking on down. They want the immediate challenge up against the likes of Veer and Sanito. But they also want to make sure they're getting proper materials online as well. Sanito and Veer are actually going to recognize the fact they were just beat to the punch. The drop just not good enough, and rather than find themselves elimed at the hands of Cooper, they're just going to opt to launch pad away instead. One of the benefits here at the Marigold.
Ooh, here we go. First time we get to watch the Aegis Kanata spawn fight. Thank you.
Reference towards a pro's adaptability. What I mean by that, MDF, is when you think about how recently these new surge thresholds were actually implemented, and just seeing how quickly these pros are
Vault's auto unlocked in tourneys, they're not.
It is no easy means, as is.
You need to get the key. You need to kill the boss.
Lobby, trying to get your surge damage online. So when the stakes are raised even higher,
oh, LeBron James.
Are much more aggressive at
LeBron
the start
James.
Here.
LeBron James.
It's just impressive stuff to see.
They are Aussie?
Yeah, and you know, it couldn't be more clear. We've seen so many.
Oh, the smaller vault. Oh, the mini vault. Oh, I got no idea about that. Yeah, I think the mini vaults are because there's no NPCs. Like, they don't have the NPCs loaded, I think.
Average, you know,
yeah, I don't know about the non-mythic vault. Sorry.
Arena game versus FNCS finalists.
Yo, Jay, thanks for the prime, man. Interesting.
You know, play the map.
The NPC does spawn? Really? So the NPC spawns, but they just auto-unlock. That's weird. Yeah, sorry, I don't really drop any of these POIs or watch them at all, really. We didn't watch a single one of these fights today on EU, so I didn't notice. That's really weird. Huh.
But not in a FNCS Grand Finals lobby. There's going to be players every single which way you go. There's going to be players that are trying to, you know, play a type of strategy that likely will mirror your own, and we're going to see that time and time again. Right here is a great example of teams that are looking to fight on the outskirts. There are 3 currently battling, and there's 1 looking inwards, deciding of whether or not they want to even push in. And it seems like that team's on the move here. And then to the north, a solo might be looking to engage into this battle here.
Okay.
Not looking good for Maxo as he gets finished off here to Pars and Baka. But there's threats everywhere.
This is big, though, for Pars and Baka. Over here, on the far west side of the map.
Thank you, Infirm. Thank you. Yo, Bailout Bunny.
Quite a lot of sticky situations, and not every single one of them necessarily going their way. This match, though, Pars and Baka at least off to a pretty hot start there with those 2 eliminations. Veer and Sanita found themselves. They left Cooper and Miro alone just to run into Kanata and Agers instead. Pick your poison, sort of.
One of the boxes above the map. That was meant to be where augments go, but augments just didn't happen this season. Here's Zach Gunsky. These subs, guys.
Kanata and Agers, though, well aware of the fact that they've got a little bit of competition here at their drop.
Damn, dude, this is.
Sanito, having been forced off of the Marigold,
it looks like Kanata and Agers aren't trying to fight it. They're trying to just split it.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you know it as well as Kanata and Agers probably do. Since
think no augments for the better. Augments are hard, bro, because either you make them so inconsequential they feel like a chore to actually select them, or you make them really impactful and then it feels like you're just adding even more RNG to the game. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of okay with no augments, realistically. Some of the augments were cool. I like the augments that add a unique playstyle to the game, like Bush Warrior and like ones that give you like, you know, fish if you swim through fishing, like stuff like that you can like change your strategy and come up with cool new stuff with it. I like that, but that's only for competitive. In ranked and pubs, half the time I wouldn't even pick my augments, I just didn't care.
Or just as good because the points are worth 1.5 times as much. It's almost like not necessarily a comeback mechanic, but a true mechanic to solidify the momentum if you can keep it. looking at the standings here, Peterbot and Boyer are leading here in 6th so far. All in all, one of the first teams to crack.
Damn, all the teams just setting up for the forecast tower.
Another team that we haven't covered too much of or really have spoke about their strategy, have seemingly found themselves in a very consistent flow so far.
Yeah, Cam and Diminish just waiting.
TK's been a rant. Oh, TK's not been connecting, so this might be ranting. Let's see. I mean, he's already been ranting in my chat, so.
But for Peterbot and Pollo, I saw Baka and Pars off in the horizon.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give it a rant only because he was also spamming in my chat, rightfully so. It's not. It wasn't contained just in Twitter, but I'll give it for sure.
Of Reclaim Villa.
Rightfully so. My man should be pissed. 2 games in a row not connecting is crazy.
Whether that hunch holds up, because Ritual and Reed, on the other hand,
Cammy and Seti had a rough one today as well. Game 5, Cammy blue screen, then Game 6 they didn't load in. Very unfortunate.
At this forecast tower, and gotta be excited to see what
yes, Reekson, yeah. There is Fortnite pros called Vortex, Vortexa, Vortexia, Vortex, and Vorteca.
You have to think about it. If
that is 5 separate people.
This easy, right? Like securing this forecast.
And a lot of them are actually very relevant pros too.
Teams review and come back to that day 2 and try to potentially take
Vortex M. Yeah, I called Vortex Vortex M. Vortex is one of them, yeah.
To quite possibly walk away with a free FNCS Grand Finals. And I say free because they have such an advantage knowing where every single next zone will go. It kind of reminds me back when Bila won his FNCS Grand, his finals championship, essentially. They had center map. They were
Can we still have a chance?
He and Peterbot just...
He's outside top 10, unless I'm fully mistaken, so it's going to be tough, man. They can make a big comeback, but we'll have to see.
How strong having a forecast tower can determine your tournament run. So if teams don't adjust and they allow Re and Ritual to, patch up the mistakes they made in game 1, they're going to start to take away a pretty monstrous lead. It's going to be hard to close that gap.
Yeah, 1.5 times points tomorrow definitely helps. I mean, I guess technically it's like,
as far as day 1 is concerned, you can never really get too comfortable with your game plan, with your Storm Surge strategy, because again, like you just touched on, Monster, very strong likelihood that some teams are going to review and again look to adapt towards those day 2 challenges, or at least try and pose more of a challenge to some players that might have had a little bit more of a luxurious stroll here in our first day of competition. But this is the halfway point.
I'm curious right now if Epic Whale and Clix have an idea if there's a team there. I see Clix looking outwards to the edge, but
kind of devalues today's play though. Not really, because you got to imagine this, Chad. There's 6 games today. There's technically 9 games tomorrow, like worth of points, right? So it's still today still has a big impact.
Their pathways just seem to continue to connect. So a little repeat of game 2 happening here in game 3, but a completely different area of the map. Jumping on over to Re and Ritual, a team that knows that they have to fight here. Have Jiven cornered out right now, and Reet has opponent right above him, which is of course Jiven's teammate.
Yeah, Piggle and Jiven looking to give Ritual and Reet a run for their
It's
money,
also like today kind of sets you up for tomorrow, like who's contested, who's not, who's got the tower, like.
Piggle definitely the fragger between these two as far as those.
Wasn't he saying? Didn't they say Jiven correctly last week? How we? Yes. Why are we going backward and forward on how we say Jiven?
It is still Reet and Ritual.
Just call him Jiggle. I'm just gonna have the DM monster be like, yo, just call him Jiggle.
Decent shot.
We seem to be struggling out here. Let's just go with Jiggle.
Reet down to 62 shield. It's gonna look to get a little bit of height overhead, but oddly enough, Ritual actually gonna opt to fall back momentarily.
Ooh, Jiven bitching Reed? Oh my god. Chad, the Jiven strat led to this.
Try and pose a threat. Don't want to get caught up in a third-party situation.
Jiven backing up the Jiven strat years later, proving why it was the god strat to fight off OP players. My man had to grind to place in Grands to prove it's the strat.
It's just tradition at this point. Everyone knows the NBA.
Clix almost hits that.
Look at this cluster of
X-Spawn
here. They're next to all the other top 10s, and then Clix and Epic Whale right now are finding themselves in what will be the most,
X-Spawn's down, the piggy down.
And they do get X-Spawn. I was just gonna say, this is for Surge. This is for positioning. This is for getting themselves most comfortable in the game.
I'm really noticing.
You can tell that they really chose this battle wisely. Another time where they single out.
Despite it apparently no longer occurring with head sniping down bodies, I'm noticing a lot of top tier pros still do it. Like a lot.
However, they decided not to fight Quanti in his duo and instead go for a more advantageous fight, and they find exactly just that. Epic Whale and Clix are honestly playing like an extremely top tier duo. This is very exciting to watch.
Just in case, it might just be like a just in case thing, but I don't know.
Moments like this.
What's even more
So the body doesn't move?
though,
No. So
what
back
Clix
in the
and
day,
Epic
if
are
you
accomplishing
headshot sniped a
here today
down body,
is
you would
have to
get the
factor
full
in,
headshot
this
snipe
is a
worth of
duo
damage, like
that
275 or
didn't even get to
whatever.
practice
But then they
the new
fixed it
surge
so that you were only
threshold
supposed to get
because you
as
have to
much
remember
as the
when it was
body had in
first
health. So
option
picking it up to head sniper
for,
doesn't do anything
method of
more than
practice
just
was in the duo
shotgunning
Ash
it.
Cup, right? Clix and Epic, they didn't
But
qualify
I'm seeing a
that.
lot of tier
And
1
yet,
pros
still
still pick up
here
bodies and head
today,
snipe. So we'll
they're
see. I don't know. Maybe it is
showcasing
just like a
that
just
they
in
were still
case
able to
thing.
develop a strategy aside from that being a problem, because so many players would love to get a little bit of set lobby practice. Even if it's not the grand set lobby, it's still set lobby practice, especially for
They
such a
aren't
massive
top tier.
change
Yeah, Clix and
like the
Whale,
surge
definitely not a
thresholds
tier 1 team.
having been impacted. So Clix and Epic, they've clearly got something figured out here, and it's working for them. We're just gonna have to hope that this isn't a caster's
Yeah,
curse
tier 17
building
at
in the
best, I'd
process.
say.
Well, so do Cooper and Miro here. They've jumped up roughly 45 spots from game 1 to game 2, putting themselves right up at the top of the totem pole here.
Oh, here's higher and raise. Okay. If you're a Canada Aegis fan, you kind of hope this higher and raise team just keeps struggling, so they maybe try and switch up the plan and stop landing on Canada.
The first teams eliminated game 1 and game 2, and now they're actually starting to make their way into a mid-game. You can never really count Day out. Can't forget he's had so many extreme moments of greatness. Redux is a competitor who's been around.
No, so if a player's alive and gets head sniped, that does the 275 damage 100%. It's only supposed to be on down bodies. You can't go above the amount of health they have.
And playing with better and better duos season after season, this is his time to prove something big. They
Come on,
can't
Day.
allow
Come on,
themselves to get
Day.
pushed over the way they did in the
Come on,
upper
Day.
and lower brackets. They have to continue to truly turn
Which
up.
team, Chad?
Day and Redux. A little bit of problem here posed by Higher and Raise. The longer this engagement takes, the easier it's going to be for another team to potentially place.
Yo, Matt, thanks for the prime for 10, dude. Clix and Whale? Oh, not really. They underperformed last season a little bit, Chad, but I was expecting them to split last season, actually, but
a little bit more damage.
I don't know. I'm not going to start this discussion. Everyone has their own definition of tiers. For me, a tier 1 player is a player that I would not be at all surprised to see win a Grands. That's my definition. Clix and Whale won this FNCS. I would not be at all surprised. So in my mind right now, they're a tier 1 team. That is how I define tier 1.
The damage that they'd necessarily been after.
But definitions of tiers is fucking pointless because no one agrees.
Don't want to
So.
risk finding themselves eliminated or getting caught up, pincered between several of those teams.
Yeah, you can't just keep throwing away games like that when you have a pretty bad game 1, game 2. You're game 3, you're alive this long. You just got to do what you got to do to stay alive a little bit longer, see if something better comes your way.
You wouldn't be surprised? Yeah, what do you mean?
I mean,
Chad, have you been seeing how they're playing this season?
He just showed up.
I mean, they're literally doing it right now. What do you mean?
I don't blame them for rotating.
Chad, you'd be surprised that a team that's currently already top 5 wouldn't win? Like, they've been playing well, man. We'll see.
Continue to trend in the right
They're not my top
here.
3 to win it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. It's going to depend on their spawn situation. If I knew they were going to be uncon 12 out of 12, I probably would have had them in my top 3, honestly.
Very early, but Rise, man, talk about an incredible play. Even as a solo, when we watched him dive into those boxes for refreshers on his own. I'm thinking that's a team that is going to be a serious contender for the top of the standings here if they continue to
Duke got the
stay
Mythic
alive
AR.
as a
No way
duo.
we're not giving that to Threats.
Now and over to Duke and Threats. Though.
Duke got some good aim, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm sorry, Threats is legitimately aimbot. My man is like N.A. Thomas.
We're talking about teams that had issues in the last match. Duke, certainly familiar with that sensation. Unfortunately enough, looking to try and 180 things here. And the halfway point of today's matches. But Duke and Threats, they've got...
Maybe doesn't like the scope. Maybe. It could be.
It's decent elevation, sure. But at the same time, there doesn't really seem like anybody's actually coming near them. They're likely
Reed takes
gonna
down
have to
Cam.
leave that position
Controller on
sometime
controller.
soon. Because if they're under as far as their surge threshold is concerned, if you can't find anybody, if you can't see anybody, chances are even the people that are near you, they're probably not peeking. So Duke of Threats likely going to have to just be forcibly aggressive soon enough here.
Ooh. Come on, Peter Bot.
Pokes his head out for 1 second.
I don't know why we don't have the team number down here what they're placed. That was such a good addition. Wish that would come back. So easy just to at a glance know what they're currently placed. I guess because point bug. They've mostly fixed point bug, but it still does seem to be affecting certain teams. So
seemingly took on Cam. Don't forget Cam and Aminish, sleeper duo, was sitting at the pretty highly, pretty respectably on the standing after those first 2 games. So,
ooh. Edgy versus Cold. What am I watching? Was that a crash pad fail? That looked like a crash pad fail to me. I'm pretty sure that was a very awkward crash pad fail. Oh, after you said. They were just waiting for each other to figure out how to use the crash pad.
Nothing's going to turn out from this here. Hold up. Little engagement here.
Ooh, Kanata and Aegis go down again. No.
It's going to be Veer coming out on top.
All right,
for that
that's 5 gifted for the bingo board.
But
that was a very early 5. I feel like we haven't ticked off that much, but we've already got 5. If someone fails a med kit, we have another 5. Jeez.
Can recognize the fact there's going to be a little bit of congestion.
They're lining up right now. Look at that.
Towards that south side.
Oh, we got quite a few ticked off, honestly, actually.
Escape Reckless Railways potentially getting held up, even by some of these players here on top of the Rift Island. Could be looking to take some shots down.
Look how congested this edge is. Good God, that's a lot of teams.
Actually below.
That's a lot of teams.
As far as their damage threshold is concerned. Probably won't be long here. It's why we see. It's not desperation necessarily.
No, Peter Bot onto Byla, bro. So many X duos colliding in these games.
When you go for those super direct challenges, it's not always a guarantee that you're going to come out on top here.
We just love to see, you know, the
Threats goes down to G-Money.
Clash head-to-head here. Pollo, Peter Bot, and then on the other side, Byla is the team that's contesting in here alongside Quanti. All of these teams, not only once in previous, of course, ex-teammates, but now on the other side of the fence going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. And just on the other side,
not a lot of mats for Pollo, though.
Listening to everything that's going down right now. What a dangerous Rift Island if we've ever seen one.
Peter Bot and Pollo are going to have to start changing something up soon, man. Day 2 could be Peter Bot Pollo's strategy. I mean, I'm just scared. Like, they did so well last game. I mean, they're surviving. You know what? No, I'm not going to, you know what? They're surviving. As long as they're alive, there's a chance.
The zone's revealed itself. They're definitely going to have to roll.
I just feel a lot more confident in the teams that I'm seeing, like, consistently healthy, like, good positioning, good surge.
For Peter Bot and Pollo looking kind of scarce there as far as his materials were concerned. Cold, getting pieced up, just using that grapple blade. Didn't get a chance to actually check the bush.
Oh, who's that? Edgy, no, Edgy on the Cold, no.
Edgy Tavern from the bush to the box. It's kind of insane when you think of how fast they were able to break into Cold box there.
And it just doesn't stop. It's like they just had a small exchange against Edgy just moments ago, and they grapple bladed it away. They just went off into the distance. Acorn and Cold had no idea they'd be lurking this far away in a completely different bush.
58 below here for Acorn Cold.
And it's just unlucky now for Acorn, who's also below the surge,
I mean,
by the way. So this is going to be
everyone was saying, a lot of people were saying Acorn got cold. Acorn got carry last FNCS to solo clutches, but Acorn's doing well today. I don't know. He has not got the loadout to win this, though. If Acorn wins this fight, he's him.
Yeah, you just have to take these fights. It's just not going to get any easier than this. Not
LeBron?
that this is an easy fight by any means for a solo to take on a setup.
Damn, Muzz takes down Peter Bot after Whale. Takes down Pollo. Damn, Peter Pollo down.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The tags creep through the builds.
The only thing Acorn's really got going for him is the fact that Jagveer definitely sandwiched next to his teammate LeBron between a solo in Acorn and a duo in Piggle.
Yeah, a little bit chaotic. A little bit chaotic here.
But at least for right now, LeBron and Jagveer, they don't want to look to immediately challenge, and it's honestly kind of odd that a duo is this unwilling, this hesitant to try and engage with a solo.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't want to push on him here.
Believe that Acorn wasn't identified
Dead
as a
zero
solo
mats.
at least, but still.
Oh no,
the damage
don't
being
tell me
applied
Acorn
was
jumps on a Booga.
intimidating
Oh
enough.
god, dig down bad this
and
game.
you have to
Kanata down, Booga solo, Acorn solo. Ooh, Clicks goes down.
Position, so he's just showing you the lack of experience.
Did Whale clutch?
These big lobbies. So look at this. Fully experienced Epic. Whale jumps in and finds
Yeah, good aim. Yeah,
one onto Boyo.
bit chaotic, I would say. I'm gonna just tick off Dice to Chaos. Very chaotic fight there. Oh, an Acorn. That was Booga, wasn't it? That was Booga, wasn't it? It was Booga, wasn't it? I looked up at the bingo board. It was Booga. God damn it. Well,
press on to the neck here of
things are not looking good. Yo, what's up, Inish?
Too hard to
Okay.
overcome right now. And just like that, he's still in the game here, earning points.
Pump takes down Ducky.
That Acorn is just
Ooh.
180 pumping.
Dude, look at this zone. Okay, this is the cliff zone as well, bro. Look at this zone. Dude, the bingo board is filling up, man. I might be gifting a lot today. We'll see. Oh, nice in it.
An absurdly insane
Tahi center in this still as well. Chimp and Scissor down the bottom. Rise Soul. No, there's Yomzo next to him.
Absolutely insane stuff there.
Oh,
take a look at Epic Whale. No. We turn away. And he gets
all right,
taken
Whale
down
clicks
there
down.
on the outskirts, but not before, of course, taking a bunch
Unfortunate
of players with him.
game.
At least it allows him to mitigate the blow to the standings that
Acorn's still going, but I mean, surely he's going to go down soon, right?
early here in this end game. However, Acorn,
Chad, just so you know, this is the bingo board. It's getting stacked.
here of this mountain, and it's going up and over.
This could be a full bingo board at this point.
Overall
Good God.
spot to be in right now. Is he's gonna have free opportunities to make the rotates, and also
Ritual Reader in this too.
His arch, nemesis of the lobby, Edgy and Tavern are sitting up top. And look at this.
Dude, we're not even halfway through. We're not even done with game 3 yet.
Walking around in the snow here, fearlessly trying to conserve material.
100 above. Ooh, such a sketchy zone.
Big moves are gonna come out though. That's right.
Yo, we didn't know who was supposed to talk there. We both the casters were like, wait for the other one to talk. 140 builds for Rito. Nice material.
A mid-ground position.
Come on. Come on, Acorn. Yumi.
He does have
Acorn goes
a
down.
couple of small shield potions. Unfortunately, his position also being known there. Just gets immediately ran down by Yumi.
Pump still there too.
A decently sized
Zone is going fully off the mountain now. Big rotate down. Who's going to try and take the high ground on the drop? This is one of the hardest high grounds to hold when everyone's dropping. It's so easy to flank. It's so easy to get chopped. Such a sketchy end game. Ooh, nice. Muzz and Pape.
If they're able to pick somebody off from above, could give them grounds to keep moving
Cooper
forward.
in the feed.
Paper and Muzz, we talked about how out in the open they were, but maybe a little bit too exposed here as Paper loses practically all of
Wait,
his
Paper's
HP
got to be
for
so
it.
careful. If he pulls off the wrong grappler, he dies.
The mountain he goes, and I was just gonna say the team we need to be looking out for is Rhea and Ritual, as they know where the zone is
Who's
going
taking high
every
ground? Who's taking
single
high
game.
ground? Oh, Cooper and Mero on the receiving end. Or just Cooper, no Mero.
They are extremely positioned with material. They just need more damage. And this is what I'm talking about. And Ritual can
Still
run away
34
with the
players
entire
though. This is still
FNCS
super
Grand
stacked
Final
for such an insane
just off
zone.
Knowledge alone, when a difficult terrain like this presents itself.
Another X duo colliding.
better
Rapid
thing
and Batman
than to understand
Booga
other than where
gliding
the zone is
after
going
playing the
next.
pad.
And you can see how it's playing its way out.
Quanti
in
and
spades
Bilo on
here,
the
'cause not
moon.
only that, they have practiced so,
Dude, what
so
is
very
this
well.
zone?
For Muzz, the difficult battle continues now as he loses paper.
Oh,
but
nice, Muzz.
he's
Did
at
Muzz
the
get
front side
that?
of the zone here. He actually finds elimination.
Nice, Muzz.
As he looks back there, and he is cooking right now here.
No?
Getting
Oh, no, he
very,
didn't get it.
very
Never mind.
comfortable. And actually, someone might have taken the credit for that one, but still, nonetheless, placement points are really
Yomzo on
starting to rack up
rise.
here. Top
Taking low
15
ground. Zone's
presents
pulling
itself.
across. Low ground is the best spot to be right now. Not if you're dead, though, unfortunately.
Loses teammate on the landing.
Oh, Yomzo trying to create space.
The problem that Yomzo and Rise
Muzz is
just
at solo
encountered
next
is
to
the
him
fact
too. We
that
got two
when
solos
using
right
that
next to each other
grapple
looking for
blade to try and
refreshes. You can see
tackle
Yomzo
that
versus Muzz.
Frontside low, especially in a zone that's moving towards
Muzz, stop
downside
spoiling.
of the elevation.
Oh my
It is
God,
just so
Byler's on the
difficult not to
moon.
draw the whole attention of
Who's
the
shooting
lobby.
him? Quanti.
Byler
Someone's
sitting
shooting
up
past Quanti.
way
Quanti's
up
got to start
above
spraying whoever's
everybody
shooting.
else here, but
Quanti's got to
Byler
defend
could have
Byler
some
here.
Forberry Fizz
Oh
or
my God,
Grapple
Jiven,
Blade.
top 15 teams. Let's go,
It's only a
Jiven.
matter of time before he gets chopped there. have to expect at least from the veteran experience.
Tahi's still going center. Tahi need this game. Reet might be taking high ground. Reet Ritual, our first time seeing one of our high ground king duos on the high ground. Surprised it took 3 games. They're going to try to reestablish. No, they're going to chop. They're going to chop the ultimate. Oh, no, Quanti's up there. Wait, Quanti's up there. I assumed that was just an old high ground. Wait, what?
Popping a couple of shots here, but again, they have the knowledge of where the zone's going to go. Look at how they get to the
8 teams, 12 players.
Position here, right up
Reet Ritual looking like a game 3 win. Oh, my Reet.
Worth it as they turn and just destroy players.
Yomzo's still going. Oh, Yomzo with the mantles. Do you think this is deliberate, Chad? This is definitely not deliberate. My man is stuck mentally back. He's doing it again.
He doesn't care, though. He's just trying to get up and over.
Yes.
He's just gonna have to fight his way through.
W new movement mechanic. Oh, what a good mechanic. God, I'm happy they added that.
Meanwhile, Threat's playing for the heal off. And one thing to note,
Ritual and Ree on the high ground, looking like a free win.
There have been just battle after battle. It really hasn't even looked like.
Barker's got 3 make hits though. Barker could make a crazy play here. Wait, Barker could stagger zone and win this. I would not be surprised if Barker won this. I need to see how it's playing out on high ground, but Barker is actually in a great spot. Wait a second.
Doesn't even have any left. The
There's still 30 seconds to go though. Oh, Barker dropped down, B low ground, and then high.
Batman Booga finding the elimination.
Ritual wins, I think.
That's
yes?
what happened. We
Reet,
just talked about. If a heal off was even possible.
W win. Oh my god. All right, chat. We're doing V-Buck giveaways. All you can do is type the word Reet in chat if you guys want to win some V-Bucks. R-E-E-T, Reet. Make sure your Twitch whispers are on. You just go to your settings to turn them on. If you win, you'll get a DM from my mod Merits. We're doing this after every game of EU and NA this weekend. Type the word Reet. Anyone can win. That's it. Super easy.
Is king. Take a look at Reet and Ritual.
Nice.
Dominant positioning from the high ground. They turn this entire spot around here.
You gotta run. Chunky, Raid, Geo, get good. Yo, Kapu, Alex. Thanks for the subs, guys. Thank you for the follows too.
And look, for Reet and Ritual, you know that they've got full control of that forecast tower. At least we know that much.
Thank you, Habitual,
but
Chronic.
The fact that they were able to just overtake the high ground and just watch as the ants underneath them essentially destroy themselves. It was a good attempt, though.
The ants.
Out of, like,
the rest of the lobby are ants.
It from Batman Booga as well, but Reet and Ritual just fully benefiting off of letting the lobby wipe itself out.
Well, with the way they came back in game number 2 and the way now they really break away with a crazy lead here in game 3, who can stop them, Zeke? We're just going to have to find out.
Leaderboard, they're going to show leaderboard in a second, chat. I like their leaderboard because it shows you how many places they go up and down. So we'll wait for their leaderboard. I like it more. All right, 10 more seconds, chat. We'll call the Reet giveaway. Thank you for joining in the stream, by the way. I know there's a lot of places to watch FNCS this weekend, but thank you so much for spending it with me. I appreciate y'all. You guys are amazing.
Those moving zones were brutal, but again, paired up with the fact that these guys had forecasts.
We'll call it there. Thank you, chat. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
They had that opportunity to say, okay, well, we know how we can attack this situation. Let's make
the best of it. Let's make sure everyone's down low
scrambling while we're just chilling, and they walk away with the victory royale.
Yeah, honestly, forecast how strong it really is just amplified whenever we have zones like that. These big mountains, sometimes it's very, very dangerous to go ahead and like guess which way you actually want to early rotate to. And the fact that forecast is telling you, hey, listen, you're going to have to go here next, it just sets you up so well.
Yeah, we saw.
How did they get people to film this? They filmed it at the last LAN event.
And honestly, this reminded me a lot of what we saw.
So obviously, one of the biggest problems with Fortnite content is the fact that most of the duos split before they can even use the content. But any duo that went to Copenhagen and is still together, they have content off.
By also having control of the zone.
Yeah, Jiven's team came like, I think Jiggle came like 7th that game, bro. Insane performance. Like, I'm so proud of Jiven and Piggle. And shout out Destiny Jesus with the coach, but like, so good, bro.
They're able to take high ground, and here it is.
They got 8th?
Chop down Quanti, who somehow was a solo on high ground there. And with this observation, they're able to steal high ground and then hold it for the rest of the game.
No, they don't have pictures of every team, Patrick, just the big names mostly. Yo, Biz, thanks to Prime.
After 2 good games in a row, you have to imagine that they are just flying up the leaderboard right now.
Oh, Chris could have actually played spoiler there if he hit Ritual. Ritual was one pumpable there.
A lot of our top teams were up there. We may have been missing Reet and Ritual, right? A lot of people think that they deserve to go ahead and actually
win. Can I join the prediction? Not sure, bro. It's over now, that's probably why, but...
Top 3, I don't know.
They're very likely going to be that high because keep in mind, they came into that game in 22nd place. And now the standings will tell us everything. After that fantastic
Here we go, chat. Here we go. Oh my God, my boy's still in first. All right, so after game number 3, 3 games to go, halfway point on the day, we have Muzz and Paper in first on 171. Eomzo and Rise in second on 164. I gas up Dig when we got that top 5. I got to gas up Elite. First and second. Elite looking real good here on the day. It's not done yet, but W Elite right now. Cooper Mero on third on 148. Ritual and Reet in fourth on 147. Acorn and Cold 142. Noxy Crisp. Then we have Scissor, Sphinx, Barker, and Aviv. It's a good top 10, though. 15 places up for Ritual and Reet. They had the game. We knew they could.
Down early off spawn in game number 1.
Very good game.
They are currently contested right now.
Yeah, Clix dropping out of top 10 is huge.
They outdropped the people contested them by an absolute mile. And that's why they're still in contention up here in top 3.
Yeah, Veer and Sinento recognized real quick, like, oh, there's no way we're even going to be able to take this fight on Marigold. So they went and dropped a different position. Here we have second page where we have the likes of Clix and Epic Whale, unfortunately dropping down just a little bit, but still in 11th place. Quanti and Bylot doing a lot better than we've seen them in the previous chapter. In 15th place right now, of course, Dukes and Threats is going to be in 14th place. And I think a little bit of a surprise is Peterbot and Boyo dropping down 7 placements and being in 13th place.
And that just speaks to the nature of the competition, right? This is still so close. And this is something Vivid mentioned like earlier on in the day, that this competition very well could be the closest we've seen. Just because, I mean, every time we tune in a game, there's been different duos that all have these like highlight moments. Viv, everyone has eyes on one thing.
I'm getting we got a replay. We need to check in on chat. We need to see how this one looks. Let's see. Okay. What's going on here? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm guessing bushes are bugged.
It was KBM Rapid.
I mean, he could just be taking shots at the bush and just praying. Or it's a render bug with the bush. I don't know. I mean, chat, let's be honest here. Okay, we can't have the entire timeline flaming Rapid's aim, saying it's dog shit, but then also accusing him of cheating 2 games later. Like, we have conclusive proof today that Rapid is not cheating. I'm pretty sure that's a render bug or just a very lucky shot.
Honestly, I think Kanata and Aders, they've had a rough go at
yeah,
it
that
so
was
far,
like
a
60 FPS on console, though, I thought. I was in stream, Bush was on 100% there, just a crazy snipe. Nice.
They haven't really get to try much out because they're dealing with so much unprecedented, surprising all-spawn situations.
ESP is possible. Oh my God, chat, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, chat. This is the worst trend that's ever come out of Fortnite. It's just assuming that everyone's cheating. You would rather believe that there's professional players who went and performed in Copenhagen are cheating rather than just the fact that he maybe hit one lucky snipe and just happened to headshot. Like,
don't give up
chat,
hope.
come on.
A lot of Fortnite to watch. With that being said, it's that
it is
time.
getting
We got
very
more watch
concerning.
right here, right now. So take it away.
The amount of
Taco and
logical
MDF.
steps you guys are willing to take to accuse someone of cheating, more so than just any other option.
There's so much more action that's going to continue to unfold here before our eyes. But the question still remains, who will turn the tables here and start to fight the teams that have clear accessibility?
Tomorrow's 1.5 times points, chat. Tomorrow's 1.5 times.
Taco, it's an advantage.
Okay, Chrononize, don't you start.
The foundation is set here. There's no looking back for day 2.
Forecast Tower is probably one of the most surefire ways to try and replicate your game-by-game consistency.
Yo, Card, thanks for tier 1 for 2.
As we all know,
you get Twitter with the tier 1, Suds with the tier 1, Tetra with the Prime.
12-match formats, MDF, especially when we think about that 1.5 times.
But did he perform at Copenhagen,
that
Algo?
will be active during the course of day 2's competition. But here in day 1, by the way, can I just say, it's definitely a little bit absurd. Peterbot Pollo, they've got a victory royale, and yet they are in 13th place based off the points currently in the leaderboard.
Thanks to the POV. I mean, if he's just not going to be con chat, it's just
it really
like...
shows you that consistency is going to play its part. But here...
I just don't think he's getting conned at this point. I think the biggest chance Clix has of getting conned is game 7.
To the
Yo,
top
PT,
10,
thanks for the 5. Thank you, Snowy, Savage,
You're gonna have to
Petra,
continue to
Sus, thank you
fight
for the
for
sub
it
chat. Thank
round
you so
after
much.
round.
1,434.
We know their draw spot has been no walk in the park, but they've managed to
We're doing a long
overcome
stream
their
tomorrow,
adversity
chat.
and just continue to stay consistent. A team that's having a hard time, I feel like, is
I
Kanata
didn't know
Agers,
that was a thing.
as they were you know, again, the victims of Cooper and Miro's drop success, because last game they pushed out Snetto and Veer and then had to fight that duo there shortly
You're
after.
on Mag. Thanks to Prime, man.
Cooper and Miro seemingly don't have the best drop, and they get beat to the punch.
Oh, really, Maris? You got global muted again? Oh, God. We can get one of the other mods to be an intermediary, and I can tell them to look out for a DM from them if you want. Maris, just let me know.
Miro veering off because they see Sunito and Veer at the Marigold, but there was also another team there, so somebody definitely switched up their drop. Chance probably wishes he had dropped anywhere else other than directly in front.
Oh, gotcha, Maris. You got to change the message. Yeah. This happened last time. Ooh, okay, Baka Paz. Much better than last time we watched this spawn fight.
As now, Baka, Pars, this is probably one of the fastest fight completions. We have seen them secure those eliminations so far here today. And that could be a real difference maker because Baka and Pars, they've been getting pushed relentlessly by so many other teams, even if they win that initial off-spawn fight.
Ooh, here we go.
More traffic coming
PB
in.
and Rapid. This is Rapid's redemption, chat. This is it after the game one. Yes!
That's a possibility.
It's the redemption. Come on, Rapid. Go crazy. Show them the mechs.
Absolutely, it will be. But
show them, son. Come on.
Bugha, who's been continuously contesting.
Nice. Nice. Good aim.
They found themselves
good aim.
Kind of edging their way out of the top 10 for some time, but with these sets of eliminations, they'll get ever so closer to remaining inside the top 15. We'll see what Batman, Bugha, and Rapid
exactly, Cola. What's up, Cola? How's it going, dude?
In the right direction after winning their drop game after game. Clix and Epic will, however, we've seen their successes. We've seen them shine in some great endgames.
Clix, please not NPCs. Please, yes, please not.
Hold up, Clix.
There's no one close on the third party, right? Okay, I'm praying on the hilarity, not him actually losing the game because of it. As long as there's no one close up to third party, I want to see Clix die NPCs.
We've seen clips in the past.
Yo, Arch, thanks the Prime.
You know, the AI putting in their fair share of work and honestly even eliminating teams. Depending on
dude, that clip of the boss at Railway just destroying Reet was insane. Like, that was some of the best aim I've ever seen. And oh, Acorn and Cold takedown NPen and Mason. Oofed.
And with Mason,
okay, this is kind of what I thought was going to happen at Fencing. Fencing's about to start getting more aggro.
Likely the first. But for Acorn and Cold, though, here at Fencing Fields, again, another team that really needed that fast elimination timer because there is so much to threaten them at this POI. They will get inside the vault though. So Cold
Paper landing Fencing. Yeah, Fencing is currently Muzz's team, Cold's team, and NPen's team.
Mythic Striker, commonly referred to as the best assault rifle in the game, or maybe just the best weapon in the game right now.
Ooh, Cam and Minished. Minished's one of my most underrated players right now. I don't know about this FNCS, but I know this chapter, Minished is going crazy in at least one FNCS.
Very hot, but game 3 has quickly revealed itself to be one of the more difficult ones, and now the pressure continues.
Who has Snooty, Poppy Blast, Blake, and Snacky.
Much different than any game before.
W drop knowledge.
Cooper are, feels like just winging it, right? Playing it by the ear, and this time they are gonna go.
I mean, they kind of have to. They're conned on spawn. They kind of have to just do what they do.
Definitely throwing a wrench in everyone's game plans right now. And, you know, it's one of those things. You get into a skirmish against a duo, and you start to feel them out. You start to decide, are these guys good? Is this a team we're capable of beating? And then you see the accuracy behind the controller of Miro and a player like Cooper, and you're like, yeah, probably not worth it. Give them
your Alucard. Thanks to 21. So was it Minish? But like, what does that even mean? Like, a mini shed. Like, just read the name. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's a small structure of holding garden tools.
Towards the duo that is.
Come on, chat. Get it together.
To, build a moderate sky base. Clearly a team that wants that elevation so they can look to confirm their own surge tags.
I mean, it's just passionate about landscaping, okay?
Slightly different story here, though, for Vorteca and Sigma. It's Golden posing a little bit of a threat.
Oh, Reed Ritual. Here we go.
With Vorteca and Sigma controlling the upper layers.
Oh, against Encrypted and Ducky.
It's all going to come down to whether or not.
Why is Reed's AR sound like a sniper?
Either side can find that first knock, that first elimination.
These guns sound so much cooler. These guns just sound so much better. I'm so convinced that people judge weapons based on their sound. Everyone thought the Hammer AR sucked at the start because it sounded like crap. I'm so convinced of that. If a gun sounds weak, you just think it's weak.
There's a lot going on right here. Reet and Ritual need to end this fight pretty quickly if they want to continue to have a smooth game the way they have been, and they really can't afford to drop another round this
You hate the new sounds. Really? I love the sounds of the new guns.
Comfortably off the victory royale into the top 5.
Ooh, Ducky, nice jump
This is
shot.
where they want to be. This is where they should be, considering they have the forecast tower.
We got bigs here. We got good loadout to fight
like you
this.
said, a player like Ducky, a player like Encrypted.
So Ritual, wait, Ritual's gonna go for the. Wait, Ritual's running to get the bot and Reet. Okay, I thought Reet was gonna try and stay in 1v2.
And this is what we.
They're trying to have their cake and eat it too. They're trying to fight for Surge, get refreshes, and secure the tower.
That's a good bite back though from Ducky.
Yeah, Ducky fought that well.
Up against the likes of Reet and Ritual.
Not an easy team to fight off.
But unfortunately for Ducky and Encrypted, it won't be enough to prevent Reet and Ritual from securing that forecast tower.
Really, Data?
And
That's
so
interesting.
now, Reet, Ritual, likely just going to take their time because they were able to exchange enough blows there. Definitely acquired a decent amount.
Oh, nice
of
SRV.
damage.
Nice, bro.
Same can't be said for some of these other teams. Still hanging around towards that northern side of the map here. Noxy and Crisp
Oh no, Jeff is a solo. No.
seemingly
No.
want to try and look for an
Too
aggressive
sad for Jeff.
opportunity
Their
here.
drop spot just
What
sucks,
will
bro. It's
connect
just the
from
drop spot was
Crisp,
manageable with the old Surge, but with the new Surge being more like needing even
but
more,
it's
it just
still not
doesn't work.
enough. You have to be very aware when you're hanging out in this area next to the classy courts. Even though there's a good amount of trees to provide some coverage, when you start making your way, the gravel blade, up some of this mountain face elevation, that'll be the chance for the other teams in the area to try and get
Yomzo
their
Rise,
revenge, get some
164.
damage exchange as well.
Doing well. Second place, man. This leaderboard is so close. On both regions, EU and NA is looking so good for tomorrow. Like, we have no runaway team, which is so nice. Like, this will be one of the most exciting FNCS finishes. I'm so convinced.
Inside the tunnel here. I wonder what.
What's he doing? He's pretending to fight to draw Diego over.
Scare off teams that
No,
might
so
be in the
Iomzo's in the bush. So Rise is in the bush. Iomzo is pretending to fight for this exact reason, to bait Diego in to then shit on them. Like, Rise and Iomzo are just fucking Giga Brain.
clever play.
He's pretending that he's looking for Surge on the other side, so they'll sneak up on him.
Intentional. And Taco, you could just see the setup, the trickiness come into play. And sure, they don't get
Rise
the
and
elimination,
Iomzo.
but they get incredible tags
The
there,
big brains.
which is still so important.
That was... I mean, Iomzo is definitely sick because that was a nasty strategy, man.
Crazy.
I love the fact that you can kind of tell in the first place, like, oh, he wouldn't just be aimless.
You know what? We need to see more Zate fake bases this season, actually. So if you guys weren't around before, one of the best strategies from Zate, Stretch, and Saf in trios was they'd build a box near a bush. They would have one of the trios sit in the box and peek and force another team to peek at them for Surge. But then the other two players, usually Stretch and Zate, were actually in the bush with better angles, and they would beam the player and normally knock them. With snipers, that would be a Giga Brain strat.
Come to life in the FNCS, and if you ever take the time to go into the replay mode and really look back, you'll find a lot of very interesting moments like that. Very key, you know, moments of trickery at times could be so crucial to the game and make the difference in earning you more and more points. Got to think outside the box. This is the
Acorn and Cold tried it, did they?
of Fortnite too.
Duos might be a bit harder. I feel like it's not too bad in duos though.
Under pressure right now. All wood expended here.
Especially with grapples, because you can build bases like relatively close and still get to each other if you needed to.
Back off for now.
Not going to be an easy matchup there.
Also, especially with snipers without glare, you could literally sit in the bush with a sniper without a glare scope and then just dome him every time.
Still remaining at Ruined Reels, typically contested by Maxo and Dolzier. So for Bacon and TK to still be hanging around, likely indicating the fact that they were successful with that initial off-spawn battle.
But the bush looks so weird. It's what they look like on super high settings.
Strong start here as well, being Bacon and TK from that first match of the day. The mental fortitude will be what carries the rest of their
Her Skills and Trashy had 94 points, not bad. I had a little bit higher hopes for Skills and Trashy here.
Fight here now over their combat cash. But the more that you
I wish Trashy and Pump never split up, man. They were such a good duo.
Trashy, they found their elimination.
That was one of the more questionable duo splits. I have to imagine something else was going on there.
to just keep powering
Because
through,
placement-wise and just
making
like
sure to maintain
performance-wise, they were looking
space
really
for the
good.
teams that were just posing a threat.
Yo, Duke, thanks to Brian for 21.
But they do spot out Bolt and Zook based up on this hill. They've got to be careful.
Whoa, Muzz.
Yeah, they just
Bro,
walk
Muzz
in and
looking
took Tony's
confident right now. Let's
elimination
go,
and walked
Muzz.
Right on out of there as other teams started to
Thank you, AJ.
come
Tier
attracted
1.
to the location, but Muzz and Paper also fighting for the cache. We've seen a lot of battles like this happen. You kind of hinted at it before, Taco, that there's kind of like an increase in fights over these weapons caches, and you can see why. Like, why in a grand finals you would want to secure this much excess, you know, heals essentially is really what you get, you know.
Oh, Whale's fighting. Let's go.
Fight and still have something to bounce back to keep you in the game.
Was that on Muzz?
No,
Quanti. I was like, how could that be Muzz? Quanti. Okay, okay.
Clicks looks like he wins.
Damn, okay. Clicks and Whale, one apiece.
Cleaned up quickly by Epic here. Early, too, in the game.
Well, look at that. Max mats now for Epic. Ample amounts of medkits surrounding this man. Clicks as well. 3 shield potions available. The Mythic Frenzy. This
Now, chat,
is
we are going to try and run a
shaping
Zone Wars 20 tonight if any of the pros are streaming and down. We'll see. Try and get 12 pros together and run a Zone Wars 20 on my map.
And yeah, the battles for these combat caches
Just to finish off the
likely
vibes.
to just continue piling up here.
Also, chat, I'm thinking about it, okay.
I'm
I'm thinking about it. So this tournament's going to end at about 3:30. If I run the tournament, that takes us till about 4:30. OC starts at 6. I am not going to be able to watch OC. I'm going to be dead, but I really want to gas up Timmy. I need to film a YouTube video. Would you guys be down to just watching YouTube videos for like an hour and a half? I'll be filming a video on my other OBS because I have to, and then we can raid Timmy when OC starts. I asked him if he could go live earlier today because I wanted to raid him, but he's playing golf with his friend and he can't reschedule.
Just disengage. They don't want anything.
Yes? Okay. That was a unanimous yes. Okay, we're going to do that then. We're going to try and hold the vibes out so we can give Timmy that fatty raid.
Who have,
because I still love OC chat. I know people want to shit talk me. I gave up on OC. It's just, I want to follow comp. EU, you have to watch. OC is just too late. I still fuck with OC heavy. I want to give Timmy the gas. All right, let's do that then. Sweet. W. That sounds like a plan. I like that. You guys get WOC content. I get to gas up Timmy because he deserves it. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm just AFK farming W. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, cool. That's the plan, chat. That's the plan.
Shotguns. Reed doesn't even know where it comes from, brother. Like, he didn't even
and then tomorrow, I'll do the long stream. And that'll be me the whole way through. No AFK.
And now I think it starts to make sense here as the information floods in.
Bro, Muzz and Paper in first makes me so happy game 4, man. Oh my god.
Is the team that shot out that crash pad, which prevented Reed from being able to follow Ritual as effectively as he had intended. You could see the arrows from that other team. Take note of where Reet and Ritual were at in that little river. Dip in. It's honestly pretty lucky there for Reet and Ritual that they didn't.
What time you starting stream tomorrow? Probably about half an hour before EU starts, man. Yeah.
Things considered.
Oh, Mero Cooper, here we go. 152. Mero Cooper doing very well for being contested. And no, Macwood's down.
No. Necessarily expecting before.
Blake gonna have to dip here or something. I don't know what Blake's gonna do here.
That's gonna be Macwood picked off by our global championship duo.
But also, chat, if you haven't, in case you aren't here for the raid later and you do want to watch OC more,
at the start of this game,
please go follow Coach Timmy. I put the shout out commands, the names at the top of chat. Just click follow on that one. Timmy's the GOAT. My man's watching all the major tourneys. He can't watch every tourney like I do because he's still got a full-time job. But Timmy's the GOAT. Make sure you follow him if you want to watch OCE.
They're not following their originally intended rotational path either, which means that they've had to probably implement new methods as well to look for search tag opportunities. Like what Muzz just experienced, nearly got his shields cracked, but he does have 2 shield potions to get back to full if he so desires.
And this is crazy. This is our.
He has a full-time job, bro. Not just a full-time job. Motherfucker's an engineer.
Still alive.
Like not like just like a like you know.
Not necessarily.
Just does whatever kind of chill, like a hard-ass job too. I mean, I assume being an engineer is hard. It sounds hard. I'm pretty. I don't actually know what engineers do on a daily basis, but it sounds fancy.
They don't have to push out to fight teams, but a team that seems to have a problem with the Storm Surgers coming towards them. So
not that hard. I feel like it's a lot of math or something. I think he works in big. I think he works on big like public works, like highways and shit. I think. Cursor, please. Sorry. Oh, Whalen Clicks versus the team that's conning Kanata Ages.
foundation.
Come on, Clicks. 100 builds. Clicks has got this.
Clicks and Epic Whale were already
Clicks
close to
doesn't
the
lose
ground
this,
here.
surely.
We're just gonna start to force.
Yeah, civil
things out
engineer,
a
that's the
little bit
word.
more. The WTJ
You can ask him
duo
later when we
is
rate him. He'll tell you.
Pressuring heavily now, and this is about where Clicks, I think, is gonna be about fed up with it. as
Yeah, I
they've
did,
went
Maris, I
through
did.
500 mats already. All of his heavy brick material used up, and yeah, look, they're gonna get out of here. They're not gonna grant this team the opportunity to farm them for Surge.
Perfect player discipline, though, by Clicks and Epic. Because, again, look at their damage threshold.
400 above. Nice, Clicks.
They don't need to risk having to expend their shield resources or their mat resources. In fact,
They have a mats there.
Clicks going to be able to track back, pick up a handful of materials, have to imagine, from builds that they were in previously. So just falling back to their little safety net.
Oh, nice. And they've got the, and they've got, wait, the train, wait.
That's a huge
Wait,
play there from Ritual.
I swear that
Not
train
the
was
first
about to
time
hit them
we've
and,
seen it either.
cancel the res.
But Ritual probably hoping that
Maybe I think because it stopped at the station, they just got saved. Are they on the train track? No, they're not on the tracks, like right next to it. Never mind, that's why.
Absolutely needed that. They needed not only the damage to stay comfortable, but he needed to clutch this up in order to stay inside of the top.
Nice, Reed. Nice, Ritual. Ritual is the most underrated player on NA. I don't care what anyone says. I'm just saying it. Everyone looks at this team and gasses up Reed so much. Ritual is genuinely one of the best players on NA. No doubt.
In the distance, so they cannot afford
Team
to
came
let them put off the
9th
gas
at
pedal right now.
Copenhagen.
They need to stay consistent.
Looking very good this season, and everyone just thinks it's because of Reed.
Especially after coming off of the last victory. Jumping in though, Reed and Ritual position up right next to the first place team. Little do they know, this could be huge implications for everyone involved right now. And Paper and Muzz are looking to poise up to potentially.
Yo, Stugget, thanks for Prime for 13, dude.
Figuratively into Reed and Ritual, who just came out the zone because they need to likely.
No,
find
Jeff
some
goes
tags.
down.
They just haven't gotten.
Muzz in first. He is Crip. Whoa,
No,
triple
they make a different
cons.
decision instead. They skate out the side.
Muzz and Paper break left. Reed and Ritual go
Chat,
right.
saying Ritual's underrated is a totally fair one. I guarantee I make a YouTube video on the top 10 best players in NA and I put Ritual in it, I guarantee you half the comments are flaming me.
Good crash pad. Just gonna launch them straight into edge of zone.
I mean,
here,
realistically, if you upload any content on Fortnite Pros right now, half the comments are saying they all cheat, so maybe not, I don't know.
A little bit later on those rotates. Makes it all the easier for players that are already situated like Rise, like Yamso. Take note. Try and tag you up along
They
the
flame
way.
him because he ain't top 10. See, there you go, chat. Perfect example right there. The kid's saying that he's not underrated. Homie's trying to say Ritual is not a top 10 player in NA.
On another hill here.
Unlucky.
Peterbot, Poyo.
I'll do my best to give Ritual the credit he
to
deserves.
decide. They're not really too pressed to look for damage opportunities. Well above that damage threshold, being 400 above, just about. Peterbot and Poyo, though, likely
Oh,
understand.
pretty vanilla zone here. One of the most vanilla zones we've had. I don't see any crazy elevation, no crazy water. I mean, a train endgame would be hilarious. Oh no, Yomzo Riot's not looking too hot. Only 36 above, no meds.
Other game leaders,
If they don't die here, they're just
Yamzo and Rise,
cheating.
This is not looking good. It seems like they burned through all their
They're
heals just
build
to survive
cheating.
the storm surge for this long, and unfortunately now the lobby
Yeah, true
starts to
merits.
turn
Yeah,
on
we've
them
been
in
giving
this
Ritual
massive,
gas since the
massive
first
piece of
DreamHack win.
congestion. They're sitting in between here.
Wait, Rising Yomzo didn't die, what? Oh no, Muzz and Paper, no, it's coming undone. They don't have their surge.
Anything could really happen here.
Oh.
And take a look. We knew this was going to be a problem for Muzz and Paper if they didn't fight. They played too passively. They ran away from too many teams. And now they're also likely to be a team
No,
that can
dude, this
take it
new
out.
surge
So
is brutal.
First and second place right now could very likely fall out of this
Yo,
game.
congrats, Bobby.
And already
Congrats,
look,
homie.
Muzz have to do something
Super happy for you.
incredible, and he does enough. He does enough to at least find some tags, but can Yamzo and Rise do enough too? They know
Ooh.
that they cannot fall down.
That's
They need a
Bryce. They're trying to
singular
fight
tag.
Bryce.
They
Dude,
get
how
one.
is Yomzo and
It's enough
Rice
to
not
at
dead?
least keep them alive
They were
for
getting
now,
lobbied
but
on 30 HP,
pressure is still
below
moving. They
surge,
wanna
like
find
no
another
meds, like
one
come
here.
on.
And look, they don't even get to
Dude,
reap the rewards.
wait, they're getting a Bryson Chubbs loot, maybe.
Eliminations by any means.
Never mind.
This team underneath
How
them
are they
also
not
under surge.
dead?
Bryson Chubbs could have very well been a team.
Well, okay,
to
Rise is now
eliminate them,
dead.
But Yamzo and Rise are holding on to dear life here.
It's just
And they
such
land on Muzz.
It's a late rotate though, MDF. It's taken Yamzo and Rise too long to find their way heading towards that zone.
All right, well,
Everyone else
Muzz gets the mat
already closed up
refresh.
ahead of them. Muzz.
But Muzz is now still pretty
Recognizing
shambles
the
as
fact
well.
it's
22
solo
above, no
taking
shields,
shots here
60 builds.
As Yamzo will fall.
Ugh.
But now Muzz,
It's not
all
looking
these
good. It's not
pre-existing
looking
builds
good.
Immediately spotted out as well for trying to hang towards that backside of the zone. Will be forced to use his med kit probably a little bit earlier than anticipated. Now gonna try to take his odds up next to the bridge. Good grapple blade, propels him forward. But with no means of replenishing his shields, he's gonna have to just take his chances with his team directly in front of him. Seek doing what he can. Muzz cranking as fast as he can, but it's just not gonna be enough.
Cold Acorn, though, this could be the comeback game. I mean, 162, not really a comeback, but
Gets a couple of placement points, though, at least for his troubles.
Exactly. That's the one very important thing to point out there is that he made it close to top 20.
Nice.
It may not seem significant.
Clicks gets an elim, Booga gets an elim. It's happening.
You know, it does
This is the
get you
game.
one step closer, so those placement points will at least allow him to stay in the game to some degree there, and their lead is now up in the air as Cold and Acorn are just turning online right now. While all this is happening,
Yo,
Clix
it happened to
is starting
Rapid.
to find his tags with the sniper.
You live by
And
the
not only
bush
that,
snipe, you
also
die
a
by the
very
bush snipe.
important team, Rapid and Booga, who have
Taste
been
of his own
contesting
medicine.
Batman Booga, that is, every single game, but they are still in the top 15 in the running for a tournament position.
what do you mean chat? They're
this
literally
weekend.
shooting out of the bush,
But
chat.
Epic, though, inching
You
their
guys are
way
triggering me
towards
so much with the accusations these days. That is
the
not suspicious.
conversation of
There is literally bullets
FNCS
flying out of a bush. You shoot at where the
finalist
bullets are
winners
coming from. This is
potentially.
not
They are
crazy.
still on track
It wasn't
here
even a head
to
snipe. It was a
remain at the
body
top
snipe.
10.
I've always been a firm believer that sometimes
Come
things
on.
will happen that kind of just set the tone of how your day is going to go. And for Clix, game number 1 of today, 3
shut
headshot
up, Yas.
snipes. And it seems like he's just been connecting non-stop
Hacks,
with
in
this
brackets,
Reaper
I'm
sniper
jealous.
rifle ever since, posing such a massive threat to everyone else in the lobby. Still not going to be an easy feat by any means for Epic or Clix.
Man, this AR really shoots that
Way
fast,
through this
huh?
max pool zone here.
Who's on high ground? Who's going to start the high ground? Cooper Mero could have the big game.
They've been enduring a
Cooper Mero could have a huge game here.
You can see some of that storm surge coming out. Teams being attacked all over, trying to get above that damage threshold. Miro Cooper slightly above. Trying to see if there's an opportunity here. Peek out. Small window edit. Miro Cooper both going to maintain the same line of sight, just trying to attack some of these teams that are set up on the hill across from them.
Oh, things are not looking good for Reed Ritual. Oh,
Miro
no.
and Cooper, remember, they fought for the
Jeez.
forecast tower this game, and they have
Come
not
on, hit a
stopped
shot, hit a shot, hit a shot, hit a shot.
ridiculously
9
strong
below.
position every
Yes.
single zone
Nice.
ever since then.
Get extra
But
surge on the
Ritual
finish.
and Reed have
Get a
to
surge on the
fight
finish.
for
No,
theirs.
went all the way
It
down to low
hasn't
ground. He
been
can't
quite the
find
same.
it.
Ritual now left to clutch this one up by himself. He caught an absolute
Mini shed
pivotal
on the high
knock right
ground.
there, but he cannot find the damage.
Acorn on
the
second
down
height.
body, which is so unfortunate.
Sensitive
because he
Tagi
needs
still
that
in this
damage
too.
In order to avoid the damage of the storm. That might just turn on here shortly, but the Elim comes through nonetheless, so he gets the points, and the pressure is still on now to perform, but he's made it far enough. He's near the top 15. Every
Go
team that
Clix.
falls here will
52
concede a
builds.
grand placement
Clix
point.
versus
Meanwhile,
Censored.
Clix and Epic will lead the push here
The
to the
FNCS
outside
that
zone.
could have
They
been. We'll
Acorn,
never
they have
know.
Cold next door.
Only
This is
35
all
above, though.
dangerous low ground, but enough high ground for them. They want to play a different strat here, and I like this.
Click still has a decent amount of metal, though, left to work with. Ritual, on the other hand, he's down to exclusively wood builds. Needs a refresh of some form. Trying to see if he can stealth maneuver his way for a pick onto Mew.
5 elims for
Elimination
Ritual.
already
Man,
slipping
Ritual really
away.
backing up my
Ritual
gas
in
from
real
earlier
time
this game,
having
huh?
to recognize the fact, just waited a moment too long. Now he's got to force his
Oh,
way
nice. That was a-
forward. Still trying to maintain.
Nice,
The backside
Ritual,
zone
no.
knows that there might be an opportunity. Gets a shot
Oh my God.
into his
No,
back.
such
It's
a
gonna be
rough
Mini.
spot.
Ritual tries to turn.
Cam and a
Not
minute
gonna
on the
be in
high
time,
ground.
though.
Go, Mini Shed.
So close, and he couldn't get the finish.
Cold
and he
Acorn on
knew there
second
was a
height, though. I
player
think
there,
Cold
but he thought
Acorn
he was on
take
the
height
left side
here.
to make the
Ooh,
wrong
no,
edit.
maybe not the
Either way,
material for
back
it.
in with Cold and Acorn right now, who are still
I'm
at
liking
four
seeing Clix and
eliminations,
Whale on the
but
low
they're starting
ground.
to set themselves up for the end game. Clix
They
and
play
Epic
high ground well,
closing
but
in
man,
on the
watching
top
Clix
10
and Whale
here, too.
dominate low and
look
mid
at how
ground is so
quickly now they're starting to
satisfying.
close that gap. There were so many points behind
Ooh, wait, Clix
before,
elevating,
but
though.
now they are really starting to catch momentum here. They're starting to catch the wind in the sails, but Epic was left behind. The player
No,
jumps
Pollo.
in. Clix
It's
leaves the
Pollo.
door
Where's
open for
Peterbot?
Epic, and unfortunately, he was was nowhere there.
Damn. Clix and Whale might not be even getting the top 10 this game, unfortunately. I think Whale's going to die here. And there's Acorn Cold for the high ground. I didn't think they had the material for it, but I knew they were lurking for it. Cooper gets an Elim too. Whale goes down to Aegis. Cold and Acorn, 200 points. I think our first team to break 200 points, right? Well, actually, a few other teams should have broken it here as well, now that I think about it.
Now, suppressive fire into all the teams caught in the mid and low ground layer congestion. Tahi, Scented.
Oh, no. Scented, though. Nice. Scented and Tahi with a 10 kill second. I'm assuming they don't win this. 10 kill seconds. Acorn Cold with the 8 Elim win, though. Big. And I don't have either of them on the prediction. All right, chat. We'll make the V-Buck giveaway cold. So if you guys want to win some V-Bucks, type the word cold in chat. C-O-L-D, cold. You only got to type it in once. It'll enter you. And then look for a DM from my mod Merits, all right? Don't trust a DM from anyone else. And make sure your Twitch whispers are on, okay?
We're gonna get semis.
All right, who won it for the prediction then? Because I didn't have either of those teams because I'm a hater.
The elevated competition
it was Cooper and Mero for the prediction.
100, and you are watching just that. Man City's Cold, one of the most recent pickups.
All right, let me put Acorn and Cold on the prediction because I need that.
Continuing to do what they do here at the
Grand
Finals. What a great game 4, and not only that,
what a tournament, chat. Oh my lordy, 2 games to go. Thank you for the followers, chat. Type the word cold in chat if you guys want to win some V-Bucks. Thank you, December, Forbes, Nick, Sorks, Octo, Stace, Zerdy, Blitz, Barnsey. Thanks for the subs, guys, so much. Appreciate you all.
We've been seeing so far out of Muzz and Paper, but gotta feel for Cam and Aminish in that one. Just let their guard down for a moment, but a second is all it takes for Acorn and Cold to gobble up that height take.
That was good.
Well, we're gonna have to check in with Zeke and company to see how the standings are looking after that one.
Dude, there's no way. Acorn and Cold are
They're looking good. They're looking good.
Aminish do all the work.
All right, 10 more seconds, chat, and then we'll call the cold giveaway.
You go crazy up there. You're by yourself. Oh, you got high ground. You got that grapple blade friend. You're like, yeah, I got that grapple blade. Let's go. All right, cool. High ground is now ours. And then by that point, literally everyone else in the lobby burnt through everything.
All right, we'll call it their chat.
Easy cleanup for Acorn and Cold.
Thank you for entering.
I mean, they just got away with everything in this game.
In a meta where, you know, your floppers, your med kits, we've been seeing it all season. Those heals, they've been used at the end of the game to win the game. Acorn and Cold. It's a play we have seen.
No, we don't need any info, G, man. We literally just DM you the code. We don't need anything. We DM you the code, you redeem it. We literally don't even need your email. That's why I love doing these V-Buck drops. They're nice and easy.
And then just sticking out into the storm and then taking high ground.
All right, 2 more games to go, chat. 2 games to go.
What a play to bring out in grand finals to secure the high ground and the victory royale in game number 4. Kelly, they got to be at the top of the leaderboard after that incredible play.
I mean, we're going to take a quick look now at Clix.
Oh, no, we're not.
Kidding. So, yeah,
just
Cam
kidding.
and Diminished were on high ground.
What's the prize of the bingo board? The gifted subs, bro. So the way the bingo board works is gifted subs. Every 5 in a line, vertically, horizontally, or diagonally, I give subs. Next FNCS, I'm cooking up something a little bit more special than that. The gifted subs is fun, especially for the non-subs here to get a chance to be a sub. But I'll come up with something more fun that's fun for you guys who are subs too. Anyone can win.
To steal high
Yo, Bills, thanks to Prime, bro. Thank you, Brian.
I haven't seen in a long time. That was absolutely courageous.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Zyponics. Thank you, Phoenix. Who's Forever Zone was? I think that's Joe 2G.
They already got a second place. So
nah, you're all good, Keys. Just yeah.
On top of that,
yeah, you gotta chill, man.
Is the duo to
like, yes, these guys are pros, and yes, they're public figures, so you can shit talk their playstyle. I don't particularly like it in my chat, but questioning their playstyle is one thing, but just don't shit on people's appearance, bro. It's fucking weird.
It's a big question, right?
Even if they weren't teenagers, it's weird, but it's extra weird when they're literally kids, half of them.
And honestly, listen, I've been talking them up throughout qualifiers, throughout semis, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick a different team to go ahead and win this thing, and they're proving me wrong for even daring to pick somebody else, because they are not only winning some of these fights.
Yes, Mikey's popping off, Kez.
In such a good
prediction? Oh, yeah, I already ran it, bro. Already ran it, man.
So far after 4 games.
Just wow, this was like the game to bust out strats that we just haven't seen, right? We saw this from Acorn and Cold, from Iamzo and Rise. Iamzo running around just sending shots.
Who switched their drop? Half the people, bro. There was like 8 different teams switching drops based on like the drop map.
Wrong? And then he's like, no. This was all part of my plan. You've fallen into my trap. NA is heating up like crazy.
The fact that Clix is going uncon what looks like about to be 5 from 5 is
paper.
crazy.
Finally, been dethroned. The answer, yes, by
Although they're not a good team, it's just... Ooh, okay, wait, leaderboard. Sorry, chat. And then I'm getting a snack because I'm getting hungry, man. This is a long stream. Jeez. All right, Acorn and Cold in first on 239. Yo, Dig back on top. I was giving Elite their flowers, but Dig back up, baby. Acorn Cold first, 239. Cooper Mero second, 212. Ritual and Reet third, 189. Muzz Paper, 181. Noxy and Crisp. That would be a very underrated team for top 5, I would have to say. I didn't have Noxy and Crisp picked at all. Good shit. Then Sensitive and Tahi jumping up 14 places with the 10 Elam second, my boy Tahi. Then we got Clix and Whale jumping back into top 10. Iomzo, Sphinx, and Aviv. It's a good top 10.
Cooper and Miro are able to hold a second-place spot, even with a 45th game,
baby.
because of how consistent they
Prodigy
are.
on top, yeah.
And if I'm going to talk about consistency, I'm going to talk about the team that I've consistently talked about, and that's, of course, Ritual and Reap. Once again, Ritual had an incredible solo run. Between both of these players, they're able to hold out in the solo game. I just want to see them be able to stick together at the very end because that's where they do the best.
Yeah, Jeff and OG's drop is just horrific with the new Surge changes, chat. I don't think they're playing particularly well. We haven't watched them at all, but their drop is awful, especially when Surge is a big issue.
They should be able to stay in the front of zone, but I'm guessing that there was some mid-game issues here. Regardless, Rico's down early. Ritual, though, able to stay alive and grab eliminations as well.
Storm Surge has been absolutely crazy. Remember when we showed at the beginning of the show, we were like, hey, listen, here's the average Storm Surge values that, you know, the players saw throughout semifinals and their qualifying games. And it was around 100 damage for Zone 5. Throughout those games so far, throughout the first 3 games, it is now doubled up to 200. So it is really brutal out there. Pay attention to how much damage our players are doing throughout every single game because it is important. Let's take a look here at page number 2, Zeke. Peterbot and Pollo fighting back. They go up 2 places. And yeah, listen, Zeke, with 2 games left on the day, how are you kind of feeling?
I'm worried. I'm worried. Okay. I feel like Acorn and Cold.
What are you eating?
The problem is with these kind of formats, right? You have 2 days. And you really want to try and keep the top end as close as possible.
My camera's flipped, an oat slice with like yogurt on it. It's kind of nice.
Maybe a little too far away.
I need some energy, bro. I'm hungry, man. I don't want to make a whole meal because I'm ending.
If we're not careful, we can go into day 2.
Plan for today, chat, in case you guys missed it earlier. You guys unanimously agreed. The plan is we're going to finish NA. We're going to run a Zone Wars tourney. We're going to get 12 NA pros, and we're going to run 10 rounds of my Zone Wars map. $500 total prize pool. It's super fun. Then we are going to watch some YouTube for an hour because I need to take care of Charlotte and film a YouTube video. I don't like AFKing my streams, but for the greater good, I will do it because we're going to raid Timmy. Timmy can't start early today, and I really want to raid him and pass the vibes on for OC because I can't watch it. It's just going too late for me. So we're going to watch YouTube just for an hour and a half. We'll pick whatever YouTube video you guys want to watch. Then we'll raid Timmy. Then I'll come back and do the long stream tomorrow. I want to make sure Timmy gets gassed up for OC. And he can't go live earlier today, so we're going to have to stay live longer.
And exceeding the competition here in the lobby. And Taco, I want to see if they actually embrace the Forecast Tower now. They took that with relative ease for, you know, a dart throw, right? Like, it's a bullseye, if you ask me.
Yeah, it definitely did not seem like their initial
wait,
strategy.
Jive is top 25, bro. You guys are sleeping on Jive. He's playing great this season, like really good.
Forecast Tower spawning near us. We definitely want to, at the very least, force whoever else tries to challenge or secure this Forecast Tower into an uncomfortable position, because then you might end up, like Miro and Cooper, might end up being able to steal away that Forecast Tower. And as we already know, being able to see every zone for the entirety of the game, big way to play things out as we head into match number 5.
King, Wick, and Snow. Thanks for subs, guys. Raxi. X-Ray. RL. Pushin. Keys, BJ,
number 5
DNA,
the
Daniel.
Grand Finals is here. The FNCS Grand Finals has been incredible to watch
Phoenix,
unfold
Zyponic,
this
Peter,
weekend. If you are just tuning in with us, I'm Monster D-Phase.
Again, Bills over that.
The best Taco, if you're calling all the action, it's been absolutely wild to watch the games change round after round and watch the adaptability come into play. This time, Cooper, Miro, they say, you know what, MDF, forget your story about trying out the Forecaster. I want to go back to what works best. They get the better drop. They clean up house, and now they have their full natural loop path back and available for them.